And good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, I know Ricky can hear me right now, is why I'm saying this. I could not hear him to save my life on that countdown, but we did figure it out at the last moment. We are back and getting ready for what is sure to be a star-studded matchup as Glenpool, Oklahoma, is set to take on Bishop Miege out of Kansas. These two teams are the definition of elite as they're about to face off, Ryan.
Yeah, no, a lot of talented players, a lot of players that are going to play some next-level basketball, right? And for whatever reason, they've all listened to Tipton and decided to assemble in their gym, right?
I don't think it's for whatever reason. I think it's they saw that, the Cardinals are calling out some big deals and decided they wanted to get in on it. But let's just look at some of the pedigree of these two teams, starting with the Glenpool Lady Warriors, Class 5 out of Oklahoma. And look no further than Tyra McKinney. She was the inaugural MVP last night in our first game. She had to have had 20 and 20 in that game. I know she had 20 points, had to have been near 20 rebounds.
22 points to be exact.
Division I volleyball player. She is bound to play for Louisiana Tech. And next to her, Yaya Gibson. Oh my God! If I don't play favorites, but I'm telling you, it is hard not to like the way that Yaya Gibson plays basketball. This girl is 5'4". She reminds me of Allen Iverson.
Hey, and they combined for 40 last night. That pairing did.
Oh, and probably had 35 rebounds between the two of them.
I believe it too.
It's wild. It's like she almost takes pride in being so small and playing so big. And then you look at Bishop Miege, the Stags out of Kansas, Class 4 state champions. They've got 1 or 2 or 3. 25 of them. They won in 2024, 2023, 22, 21, 19, 17, 16, 15, 14, 09, 07, 03, 02, and 01. Basically, if they don't win the state championship, you wonder what's gone wrong.
Yeah, exactly. It's an odd year, which is, what can you say about that?
They are led by Mary Grant, their senior. She's going to play in this little school called Murray State. That's outstanding. Yeah. Jayla McClinton is the number 9 senior in the entire state of Kansas, and Finley LeMay is the number 22 junior in Hall of Kansas. Their coach, Terry English, he might be okay. He's got 900 wins under his belt. I'm sorry, that was an alumni
coach,
for them.
Yes.
Former
Their
coach.
new coach, though, 135 for 48. Off to a pretty good start, I would say.
Yeah, no doubts about that. I tell you what, Ryan, I can get the starters for Glenpool if you'll keep an eye on the starters for Bishop Miege. Starting for the Glenpool Lady Warriors tonight, it's going to be number 2, Avery Allen, a 5'7" freshman. Number 3, Yaya Gibson, a 5'4" junior who thinks she's 6'8". Number 5, Mesky Proctor, a 5'7" junior. Number 22, Faith Rogers, the 6' senior. And number 23, Tyra McKinney. She is a 6' senior under head coach Bobby Belville.
All right, I can go ahead and give you the lineup for Bishop Miege and their head coach, Mike Allen. Like we said, 135, and I believe it was 42 in his career. Looking at the starting lineup for them, it's number 1, Finley LeMay, number 3, Scarlett Singleton, number 5, Mary Grant, number 12, Jayla McClinton, and number 22, Erin Erskine.
This is going to be an absolute battle, right? Look at how Bishop Miege gets fired up.
Absolutely. Well, when you win that many state championships, I think they could do just about anything to get fired up, and everyone would say, hey, we should start doing that.
Honestly, who's going to question a program with this kind of pedigree? I'm excited to watch the battle that's about to take place.
Me as well.
Between number 12, Jayla McClinton, as she is going to duke it out with Tyra McKinney. Both players right about 6 foot, give or take.
It's going to be a fun one, Colton.
It is going to be McKinney versus McClinton on the opening tip. It's controlled by Bishop Miege. Run out right hand off the glass. First points of the game go to Finley LeMay. Bishop back on defense. Quick turn from Glenpool. McKinney going right at her, and we're tied up at 2 apiece.
Had 22 big ones last night, already starting her night early, and now a press out of Glenpool.
Yeah, but Bishop Miege handles it very well as they get it to McClinton in the middle of the floor. It's a skip pass, weak side to LeMay. Steps back, pulls the trigger on a 3, halfway down, wouldn't go, fight for the board, and it's kept alive, pushed out. It was hauled in by Erskine. It's a steal. Yes, it is. McKinney with the steal. Throws it back blindly and is picked up by LeMay. They fire down on the block. One dribble, strong take, and finish. Jayla McClinton, the 6'1 senior.
McClinton's by far the biggest girl on the court. It's not even close. And I think rebounding is going to be a big deal for Glenpool in this game. Going to have to get a body on a body and box out.
Pick and roll action as the shot pulled up by Yaya Gibson. Takes back iron, won't go. Bishop Miege with the ball in a 2-point lead. Crossover, spin move, it's dropped off to McClinton. Her mid-range jumper off the back iron won't go. Yaya Gibson, a board, she wants to push it. They try to trap her at half court, she splits it. It's restolen by Gibson as it was knocked away. It was in the hands of McClinton.
All right, good description on how she plays basketball.
You're not going to get far with that, Steve, I promise you that. The mad scientist behind the Midwest Elite Showcase sitting next to us right now, Steve Carvajal. I use that term for good reason. This man hasn't slept in 3.5 months getting ready for this game.
I believe that.
Bishop Miege on the attack. It's a mid-range jumper pulled up, contested, won't go. Rebound saved back, winds up in the hands of Yaya Gibson. She wants to push, fires ahead to McKinney running the floor. I like that the officials are letting them play early in this one. Back the other way, Miege through the contact. Once again, no whistle. The refs kind of have a standard right now, and I like it.
Yeah.
Gibson the board, fires ahead to McKinney, right hand off the glass, and we're tied up at 4 apiece.
I like the pace of this game so far. Both teams running fast, and I like the press from Glenpool. The length of Bishop Miege will probably be able to break it pretty easily, though. Well, maybe not.
Say that. Miege is struggling with this a little bit. A reach-in foul, though, going to go against Avery Allen. You can tell right now Bishop's plan is they want to get McClinton in the middle of all of this. And, I mean, it's an effective route, but Glenpool is countering it with the speedy guard play they have. Not to mention Glenpool, while the biggest player on the floor may be for Bishop Miege, Glenpool has a pair of 6-footers.
Yeah, that does help. And already a shot clock issue. I love having a shot clock, though, as well.
Yeah, you know, Myra Class learning how to run that shot clock over there. We're going to have to call her out right now.
Nah. Believe me, it doesn't get any better at the next level. They constantly stop the game.
Here's the thing. Nobody's got close to running up the shot clock yet. No. Stepping around the defense, McKinney recovers with the block, but it stays in the hands of LeMay. LeMay going to work it over to the left wing. Drive from Bishop. Won't go. Off the hands, though, of Faith Rogers.
I think that got blocked maybe a little bit. Affected definitely on the layup.
I love this. You look on the bench, and the kids are having as much fun as the crowd right now because I think they realize what's going on here. We've just pulled some of the best talent from around the country. Wing 3 launched off the front iron, won't go. McClinton, nice a big board. Steps through the defense, shot halfway down, fight for the board. McClinton keeps it alive. She is fouled and will go to the line for 2. Faith Rogers with the contact.
You got to account for McClinton every single time you're trying to rebound the basketball, right? I think that's the first person to go find because she's just going to continue to grab boards.
Right, I'm going to steal your headset for a second because I want to get Steve Carvajal here for a moment because I know in a little bit he's going to have to go get ready for a game. But athletic director here at Tipton, Steve Carvajal, and an assistant coach for the Tipton ladies. Steve, what we're watching, I mean, first off, I just got to ask you, how on earth did you put this together?
Lots and lots and lots of phone calls and emails.
I believe that as McClinton knocks down the second of the 2 free throws. I mean, these 2 teams right here, these are 2 absolutely elite programs.
Well, it all started, and I can't give enough credit, when I got the first sponsor after getting a hold of Miege.
Oh, my goodness. Yaya Gibson, 1 foot from the wing for 3, and Glenpool takes the lead 7-5.
Well, we were trying to fill our tournament, and obviously we were going to be short teams. Bang!
We don't even have time to talk, Steve. Every time you say something, that time it was Scarlett Singleton from the top of the key.
But Ryan Loganville, was our big sponsor with Coltrane, and that kind of gave me the leeway to have some hotel money. We're running this thing, and it's not costing the school a dime. It was all paid for through sponsors, which is absolutely awesome.
Oh, my goodness. Yaya Gibson is playing with a motor as she tracks down the board and kicks it to a teammate. I love that, though, and this is such an amazing opportunity not only for everybody here in Tipton, but all these kids that get to travel and play in this kind of game.
Yes. Well, and most of these coaches were really excited. Incarnate Word is obviously the cream of the crop, and they do this stuff all the time, but a number of these coaches say, hey, we could come back for 4 or 5 years, never play the same team twice, and see a different state. And you don't get that opportunity to play that level of talent.
No, and we had a cool moment last night where for Glenpool, it was Layla Thomas, the freshman. She got her first varsity points in a different state.
In a different state and in this type of atmosphere. And I know Coach from Owensboro Catholic is going to make you mention this tonight. Both our teams are playing for the state championship tomorrow, which is ironic. How many games are going on in the country where two girls teams are playing that are both state ranked, and their boys teams are playing for a state title in football.
What are the odds? There's a lot of similarities. Also, when we look at coaching records, I realize Coach Culpepper is at 337 wins, while the head coach of Owensboro Catholic is at 336. So right there, I mean, it's going to be a fun game, and I know your Lady Cardinals are always looking for somebody to play.
Well, our schedule is second to none.
And, Mary. Yeah, that was quite a take. Mary Grant, the commit to Murray State.
Yeah.
She might be good at basketball.
She can play. Her only downfall is that she roots for Kentucky, but you can't hold that against a Kentucky kid.
Well, I'm sitting next to a Kansas guy, so, I mean, I can't say too much. A three launched from Yaya. She's got another.
And I meant to tell you, since you brought up Yaya, because you're blowing her up, tomorrow we're going to have Virginia Tech, Iowa, Nebraska, and a couple other schools, and we're going to have a dozen more on Saturday show up to watch these girls. A lot of them are here to see. They were here to see Eve. Of course, she's hurt, but Chloe Nicholson and some other big names out of Har-Ber and Conway. We got some big-time girls coming in here to play ball.
That is amazing. So that just shows the level of talent here as what's the call going to be, a reach-in foul. I do once again love the officiating crew you've got here is doing an excellent job. They're really letting the kids go at it right now and decide it on the hardwood.
Well, both associations, the Jeff City and the Columbia Association, kind of went out of their way to hook us up with some of their best crews and to give them an opportunity to do this level of basketball.
Well, and Steve, I got to give a big shout-out again to Coltrane Energy, because without Coltrane Energy, I wouldn't be awake right now. They've been very generous providing us with all these drinks and some swag and whatnot, as it is a steal from Glenpool. But like I said, this is an amazing event you put on. I hope the community understands how big this is. We've got people watching in Oklahoma right now and other states as another bucket for Yaya Gibson. I'm telling you, she reminds me of Allen Iverson in a girl's body.
Well, I was thinking Muggsy Bogues because of her size.
That's fair.
I just can't say enough, with our sponsors, and I don't want to leave anybody out with our local banks, and Tipton One Stop and Latham and OPA and you guys, the Sports Zone, Railway Signs, Benny Hanen. I said Tipton One Stop. Show Me Shootouts came through, and of course the National Guard. But it's just been great because this is free. It's free to the school. Now, obviously, we'll pay officials and stuff out of the gate, but what an opportunity for these kids to come and play. And you've already rattled it off and will a few more times, but. We've got 7 or 8 girls ranked in the top 100. We've got 84 girls that are ranked in their respective states in the top 100. It's loaded with talent.
It is insane what you have going on here, and I'm very impressed with it. And, of course, a lot of basketball still to be played. We're talking tomorrow and on Saturday. Tomorrow we're going to see 8 games, 9 on Saturday. People can still get their tickets online. They can watch at MoSportsZone.com. Lots of options, but we'd love to see a packed house here tomorrow and Saturday.
Yeah, and I know it's going to be difficult because the great thing is the boys made it to state, but I was really hoping that just basketball fans, connoisseurs of basketball, would come out to see this because, obviously every team is loaded, and for us, we're going to play 2 of the premier teams in the Midwest with Owensboro Catholic, and then, of course, Caitlin Clark's Dowling Catholic out of Iowa, who is, they've got their best player is already signed at Mizzou, and both their sisters are D1 recruits, and they go 6'3", 6 foot, 5'11", 5'11". And we may have bit off more than we can chew, but, that's the one thing about Jason and the Tipton girls is we'll take all challengers, so. May not be the smartest step, but
you say that. I've seen this year in, year out. You guys will play anybody and everybody if it'll help make you better, because I know you've got a monster of a team that has a goal of a state championship this year. Again, I know that's the goal every year, but like I said, Steve, I just can't commend you enough on what you put on here. This has really been an amazing production. I'm really looking forward to the next 2 days.
And we definitely love the coverage you're giving us, and I hope people get a chance to see this, whether it's online with you or I need them to show up. That's what we need. We want people in the seats.
And a tie-up down here. I mean, this battle between Bishop Miege and Glenpool, it's 13-12 right now. Glenpool with the 1-point lead. And, I mean, this Bishop Miege program, we've been talking about them for a while. You can just sit there and look at the years on state championship. When you have 25 state titles to your name, you're probably good at basketball, especially in Kansas. They love basketball in Kansas.
Well, and that's how this got started. If we're going to tell stories, we'll have to have some time. There's McKinney again.
You're going to be saying that a lot tonight. McKinney very active.
Well, when I grew up in Emporia, Kansas, we were Class 6, and Bishop Miege was Class 5, and we kind of bounced up and down, but that's where I knew about calling Mike, because we played Bishop Miege a number of times, and I'd forgotten how powerful their girls' program was when you win 25 state titles in 49 years.
It helps when you got a player like Mary Grant who gets the lay in there on the right side, draws it back to a 1-point game. And just watching Yaya, she attacks the basket. Yaya and Mary go back and forth. This is what it's all about.
Well, there's nobody that's going to play harder than Glenpool.
Oh, they've got a motor, no doubt about it. Wing 3 launched. It's short. Rebound kept alive, but a reach-in foul going to go on Glenpool. That's going to be against Cameron Shedd. Cameron showed her toughness last night as California, tried to rough her up a little bit in that game, but she held her own. She's not backing away from anybody.
Well, Glenpool has 2 studs, obviously, in Yaya and Tyra, but what they make up for lack of talent with the other 5 or 6 to play, they put out the effort. They are all over the floor.
Free throw rattles out. Now, as you mentioned, I know your boy is going to be playing for a state championship tomorrow. They'll be up at St. Joe, Missouri Western College, battling with Putnam County. That's another huge thing for this town. There's a chance that, if the boys can win a state title, the girls just won a state title a few years ago, going to try to go get another one this year. Tipton's just really doing some big things right now in athletics.
It's a great time to be a Tipton Cardinal for sure.
Back on the attack is Glenpool. McKinney going to go right at Bishop Miege. I keep wanting to say Bishop LeBlanc. You have played a Bishop before, so it keeps messing with me. But Bishop Miege, the Stags, working back on the offensive end as they trail by 1 on the penetration. Wing 3 given up. It's launched. It's a little too long. Rebound winds up in the hands of Shedd. She's going to lead the fast break. Oh, it's stripped. Shedd on the floor. A tie-up. What's the call? Jump ball possession arrow will favor the Stags. Yeah, I'm excited to see your Lady Cardinals in action. I think that could be an absolute battle with Owensboro Catholic because they seem like a very impressive program in their own right.
They are. They've won a few what they call small class state titles, and they're the ones I was telling you, playing the center across the street that seats 5,500 people. They're pretty special. They play a lot like us, but they're all about 3 inches taller.
Well, I'm excited. Size has never really been a factor for your girls for what I've seen. I watched Davis Schlotzhauer battle it out last year with Jada Porter at 6'4" and hold her own there. Jada Porter, a special athlete in her own right up at Rockbridge. Oh, and would like to add, we're going to have an MVP of each game given out. I've got those MVP plaques tucked away behind me. I know we've got a whole mess going on up here tonight, but I think it's really cool that means that somebody's going to get a leave with that nice memorabilia from this event.
Yeah, I thought that was a good idea. I talked about that a few months ago, to just have one for each game and just something else for these kids to remember.
Switzer knocks down the first free throw. Second one on the way. We're tied up at 15 apiece. 45 seconds left in the quarter. The second one won't fall. We stay tied up, and that's going to be over the back on Bishop Miege.
Thank you very much.
Yep, that was athletic director and assistant coach Steve Carvajal. Now he's got to go do the coaching job, so we'll get Ryan Mike back up here.
Yeah, there we go. It sounded like a fruitful interview. I didn't catch the whole thing, but.
A 3 pulled from Glenpool. Halfway down, rebound controlled by Bishop Miege. With the board, looking to push it up the floor. Singleton, she's caught in a double team and stripped from behind by Yaya Gibson.
Travel.
And a travel. Got caught in the middle of Gibson and Hooks. Do you understand what I was talking about with Yaya now?
No, yeah. It's hard to miss her. I'd look down at my phone and I'd look up and I'd hear a decent cheer or really just Glenpool's bench getting into it, and it was Yaya. She's got 7 points as well.
On the attack, right on time is Yaya, but her shot is swatted. Great defense being played inside for Bishop Miege. That is Sammy Schleicher, the 6'1 junior. Glenpool to inbound, just lobbing it up. Gibson gets it. Yaya, spin move, free throw line, off balance, and it still almost
went in.
It's a circus shot, but it's what she wants.
Yeah. That's impressive.
What an athlete. So Yaya Gibson at the free throw line.
School record for rebounds.
For Yaya?
Yes.
No,
excuse me. That was Tyree McKinney. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I was going to say that might be insane.
First free throw off
school record for 3 points made her sophomore season.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
The rebound part really wouldn't have surprised me either.
Well, I was sitting here thinking, she's got a lot of rebounds. I also want to mention that their team shoes that most of them are wearing are very nice.
Oh, yeah, I like those. Second free throw is good for Yaya. So Glenpool goes back up by 1. Dangerous pass controlled. Bishop Miege, fast break too strong, but the offensive board put up won't go. Somehow winding up with the board was Pringle. We've played one quarter. It's just a 1-point game as Glenpool leads Bishop Miege 16-15. We got second quarter action coming up next. You're watching MoSportsZone.com.
Find it, try it, paint it, love it. 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 Find it, try it, paint it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Are you ready? Skydive Lake of the Ozarks wants everyone to experience the thrill of a lifetime. They've got 30 years jump experience with a commercial pilot and 2 Cessnas ready to fly and let you experience the lake like you've never seen it at 10,500 feet. Look them up online at Skydive Lake of the Ozarks or call 573-745-7032. There's only one way to get high, and that's with Skydive Lake of the Ozarks.
After an exciting first quarter of action, I mean, Ryan, it's safe to say this heavyweight battle is living up to the billing.
Yeah, they're going at it, and just a lot of intensity, which is what I think I like to see. Probably not easy for Bishop Miege to travel down today and get ready to play. Obviously, Glenpool having to play on the double or the back end of a back-to-back. So both of those things are never easy, but I think both teams have come out with a lot of energy and are excited to play. So it's been fun.
Oh Gibson, way downtown.
She took that with full confidence.
Oh, yeah, she pulled that one from Glenpool. I'm telling you, this girl's light glows green, but Bishop Miege with the board, going to bring it the other way. Singleton trying to lob down to the block. She's got her post with the finish. Good footwork, good touch. Jayla McClinton.
Clinton 5 points now tonight. I'd say probably to her standards a slower start if I had to guess.
Corner 3 for Glenpool won't go, but McClinton another strong board. She needs a guard, and she finds one. That comes in the way of Mary Grant. A good choice.
Yeah, no joke.
Future D1 athlete. Grant turns the corner lane to the basket. She is fouled and will go to the free throw line.
She's just got a different gear when it comes to squaring her shoulders up and getting towards the basket right there. I mean, you can definitely tell the speed factor.
And once again, she's going to Murray State. We're not talking like some school you've never heard of. It's Murray State.
It's pretty good, yeah. Pretty good place to play. Missouri Valley Conference. One of the newer additions, but I think that's a good place to play basketball at, whether you're on the men's or the women's side.
First free throw up and good.
Getting made fun of for the energy drinks over here, man.
That's
They're
all right.
a great sponsor.
Second free throw, I'm good. It's okay.
Tastes pretty good.
I saw that boy airball a wing 3 earlier. He can't make fun of me. Get a cold one. Oh, okay. 19-16 is the lead for Bishop Miege.
Only tournament I've ever been to that just has coolers of free energy drinks.
I mean,
it's
why
cool.
not? That's Coltrane, man. Going to work is Gibson. Splits the defense. It was tipped as it goes out of bounds. I think Yaya kind of took a stinger to the knee there.
I think so, too.
A little slow to get up. You hate to see, like, a speed is a huge part of her game.
Man, this is a tough team matchup in terms of colors and uniforms because I just looked up to the Bishop Miege bench and I thought it was Glenpool.
And a corner 3. Oh, it rolled around halfway down. It's tipped out of bounds, and we'll go back to Bishop Miege. You get the feeling there's a run coming. Like Bishop Miege, I feel like there's some high-powered offense waiting to shine.
You've kind of held them down, and credit to Glenpool. They've done a good job, but it's coming.
On the fast break, Mary Grant, little euro around the defense, lays it up and in.
She got to see 2 free throws go through as well. She had 4 early points in the first quarter, nothing in the back half.
Gibson's knee is just fine as she races up, and the runner is good. Never broke stride as she tossed that one up and in.
Gibson a game high 10 points now.
My goodness. Breaking down the press, Bishop Miege stepping into a mid-range. It goes halfway down, comes out. Gibson, the board, and is fouled.
And she's all over the floor.
I'm just, how does she hit that runner without slowing down at all?
I don't know. That's a good question. That's the one where you see a lot of times, it's a brick, right? It's a very nice play. They get inside, and then it's just too sped up, and you throw it off the top of the backboard. But not her.
Wild part for me is she's running 1,000,000 miles per hour and still really doesn't seem winded.
No, I'm tired watching it.
I agreed. She's looking for a screen that wasn't there. Instead, she was calling for Avery Allen to come up and meet the pass. Winds up at the hands of Hooks. Hooks drives to the left, drops it off to Gibson.
Ooh, nice move.
Yaya splits the defense. Runner rattles and falls.
Really nice move. Just throw it out between and run it through the double team.
These have been big minutes right here for Glenpool as they have McKinney on the bench. And I got to say, I think the defense of Faith Rogers has been exceptional. Bishop Miege trying to add to the lead. Corner three won't go. Long rebound tracked down by Avery. Miege with the trap in the corner.
Terrible time to take a timeout, and it's exactly what Coach Belleville does.
Yeah, you got to burn it there to avoid the turnover. See what the officials say. Is it a 30 or a full? Waiting. 30. It's just a 30, so we'll hold it here. Kind of hard to get a commercial break in during that. While we've got a moment, want to thank some of the sponsors that have made this possible here in Tipton. Como Connect, Commerce Bank, Show Me a Shootouts, the Tipton One Stop. Big fan of the Bailey family as we got here and they had the posters and stuff laid out for us. Mama Bailey always takes great care of us. Army National Guard, the Tipton Latham Bank, OPA, Food Management Incorporated, Railway Signs, and Benny Hayden Ford. And, of course, us here at MoSportsZone.com, happy to be the lone provider of coverage of this. And, of course, our friends at Coltrane Energy.
Hey, Colton, how did you just rattle those sponsors off your head so well?
I've been memorizing them for a couple weeks, Ryan. It's really been a process.
I love it. They've got the logos on the floor right in front of us. It looks real good. Looks real good. It's something you don't see at this level, right? Tipton, again, is a Class 1, 2 school?
Class 2.
Class 2 school. Come on.
Back on offense is Glenpool. 21-20. Bishop Miege with the lead. Glenpool with the ball. Avery on the drive. Creates a little space. Taken away. They get it to Yaya. Counted and a foul. Yaya Gibson. I know it seems like we're talking about her a lot, but she's doing a lot.
No, she's doing everything so far. It's really impressive.
Substitution for Bishop Miege. Checking into the game for them will be Lucy Switzer, the 5'6 junior.
Throw Yaya in the boys' championship game on Saturday night. Think she wants to stick around?
I think she'd have a double-double. So 22-21, Glenpool by one. The press, it's on the floor, fighting for it. Who's going to come away with it? Miege has it. It's still loose. They're just letting them go for it right now.
Sure.
Jump ball finally gone. I love this. The officials have just said, we're playing ball, we're not blowing whistles.
Well, it's refreshing because I'm sure most of the people listening did not watch the first two games, but we saw a lot of whistles. So this has been refreshing.
By my count in that first boys game, 473.
Well, in the second game, it was on pace for like 10, and then they decided to play Hack-a-Shack for 45 minutes.
Yeah, that was long.
Oh, goodness. This has been awesome, though.
Miege with the ball. They're going to lob it into McClinton. She's going to attack from the high post. Long strides off the glass, just short, gets her own miss. She's fouled on the putback and will shoot two.
Got to bounce her out.
McClinton is so strong and so deliberate with those steps. I mean, that is a skilled basketball player.
Give credit to Faith Rogers. She played a really good defense there, but not going to be able to jump one-on-one. There's a clear height disparity there, and really nice play by McClinton to get the rebound, and now 2 free throws.
First is on the mark. Once again, a shout-out to the crew here at Tipton putting this on, but I still think the most useless person here is Myra Claus running that shot clock.
Yeah, no. I don't know if maybe that's how Glenpool plays all the time, but a few possessions, they've looked sped up, like trying to get a shot off because it looks like the shot clock's about to be down to the wire, and there's like 12 seconds on the clock.
McClinton really impresses me when you're 6'1", going on 6'2", and you can shoot your free throws like that.
That is true.
Man, what a screen from Glenpool. The 3 launch, some contact, no whistle.
She said she got hit on her arm there.
But Faith Rogers set a screen that rattled my teeth.
Passionate fans at the.
I love this. This is fun basketball. Miege up by 1 with the ball. Breaking the press is LeMay. LeMay dishes to the corner. Thought about the 3. Instead, it's a drive. Now top of the key, squaring up is Singleton. She'll attack left side. Splits the defense. Count it and a foul. Scarlett Singleton, 5'6" sophomore with the and one opportunity and gives Bishop Miege the 3-point lead.
Singleton had a pretty big three-pointer in the first quarter that kind of got Bishop Miege going offensively. It's the and one there.
So we're going to get a substitution here for Glenpool. Checking in for them is Mesky Proctor. She checks in for Emma Pringle. And Singleton converts the 3-point opportunity. 4 points, I believe, is the biggest lead of the game thus far for Bishop Miege.
It's always good whenever the separation's not much, right? It means we're going to see a great basketball game.
These are two very evenly matched teams. Little pick and roll action. Pick and pop for Avery. The bank is open late in Tipton.
Tipton Latham Bank is open. Cool.
4 minutes to go, and it's a 1-point game, 26-25. Bishop Miege trying to extend their lead. Singleton drives, dishes it up. Little head and shoulder fake. Going to the block. Setting her feet and scoring.
I mean,
Shayla McClinton.
They're doubling her in the paint and still not able to stop that pass. If they get a pass on the mark, what are you supposed to do?
What scares me right now, if you are Glenpool, as they Bishop Miege with the steal, is that Grant really hasn't got going. She's got 8, but it's been quiet. The runner from Miege won't go, and a fight for the board is tipped out of bounds. Will stay with the Stags.
Well, and I think they've done a pretty good job of rebounding, but they're not going to be able to keep Bishop Miege off the offensive boards all night. So got to take advantage of these possessions. What
will help is I know that McKinney's in foul trouble over there right now. If you can get her back in the game, it'll make a difference. Take won't go. Fight for the board. Miege might have it. No, we're on the floor again.
And she dribbled. That was impressive.
Dribbled to get up. It goes to Gibson. Yaya on the run out. Spin move. Long strides off the glass, and it almost went.
I've just never seen someone run like that, where their head's down on the fast break, just dribbling continuously and being in control. Typically, someone's out of control.
I got to believe this girl was like dribbling a basketball at 2 years old or something. It just seems like second nature to her.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Yaya's free throw rattles out. I don't know. We don't have it if anybody is like offered her yet or anything. She's just a junior. But I'll throw it out here right now. If you are a school looking for a point guard, you might want to call Yaya Gibson. Even at the next level, I just don't think presses would phase her. First free throw, no good. The second one falls, so Yaya up to 15 of 26 for Glenpool. Bishop Miege leads 28-26, breaking the press, and boy, taking the contact in the process, Mary Grant, the 5'9 senior in the Murray State commit.
She posted on Twitter with our link. Shout out Yaya for posting our links, and said, game time is 8:30 tonight. I'm ready to ball out with my teammates. That's what she said last night.
Well, for last night's game.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant tonight. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, Yaya takes a shot to the jaw play.
Also
defense.
A cross-country athlete.
That checks. She's fast. Well, an offensive foul going to go on Bishop Miege. They're going to get Scarlett Singleton, while fighting with Gibson, kind of got an elbow up in her jaw, and the official caught that one. So back to a one-score game. Glenpool could tie or take the lead. Gibson, a little hesitation through the contact. She's going to go right back to the free throw line.
Sure, why not?
She's just so quick. I mean, Miege has done a pretty good job slowing down this Glenpool offense, except for Yaya. First free throw is long for Yaya.
You look over there at Coach Mike Allen, and he just looks like a guy that's won 1,000,000 basketball games.
Well, he's won 900, so that's pretty good. No, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
No, but he followed up. He was good enough to follow someone up that won 900.
That's true. After the made free throw, it's a one-point game, 28-27, with just under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter of action. I like this battle as we're watching Mary Grant say, maybe it's time for me to take over. Step back jumper from the mid-range won't go. A good fight down low. Yaya Gibson's got the board, wants to push it. Head on a swivel, looking around. Drops it off to the guard. Avery, wing three, and it draws air. Even the box out at the end of the play.
That's really nice. That is
that's Singleton.
Scarlett Singleton. She's got a few nice buckets in this game. That was a really good box out, because I think that just maybe Faith Rogers might have gotten to that and saved it.
Man, I don't know what's more fun to watch. Faith Rogers going at it with Jayla McClinton, or if we're watching Mary Grant try to handle this pressure, then Singleton gets in here and mixes it up. Neither of these teams are backing down an inch.
Absolutely not.
Oh, Singleton gets position. They lob it high, and she finishes with the left hand.
Like a wide receiver in there, or maybe even a tight end, like the Darnell Washington size.
Faith Rogers is working her tail off down there trying to slow her down, but great footwork, and on the run won't go for Yaya Gibson, and Clinton's got another board.
I thought McClinton was about to run the floor there.
It wouldn't surprise me. Singleton spin move and good defense there as Yaya got in the way. Singleton just a step too much.
And then the double team, I've really liked this Faith Rogers as well. She's played some good basketball.
And once again, we haven't seen McKinney in this second quarter because of fouls.
You got to feel pretty good if you're only trailing by 3 without one of your premier players, one of the premier players in the state.
Absolutely. 30-27 with just under 2 minutes to play. Avery Allen on the outside being pressured.
Allen just a freshman.
Goes to Proctor. Now it's over to Pringle. Pringle squares up, looks to drive, dishes to the corner. 3 launched from the corner. A front iron won't go. Give McClinton, another board. Pushing the tempo is LeMay through the contact. Finishes.
Nice, just froze in the air there. Got a little contact early. Was able to stay high. Get the layup.
LeMay kind of flies under the radar. She's 5'11" herself. Can finish high. Shot won't go for Gibson. A strong board by McClinton. Now running the fast break. Up and in, Mary Grant.
He can just score in a hurry.
Well, Grant very quietly has 10 points.
Yeah.
Spin move. Gibson, one hand off the glass, won't go. Yaya with some tough shooting luck these last few trips, and just like that, biggest lead of the game right now for Bishop Miege at 7.
A really important stop. And if you're Bishop Miege, not that the shot clock's been an issue, but you can go 2 for 1 here if you get a shot off early.
Grant gives it up. They're trying to lob low, and they lost McClinton on the backside. She caught it, laid it in, and it's now a 9-point game.
That's textbook right there. You get the shot off with about 45 seconds left, gives a 10-second difference between the shot and game clock, guarantees yourself another possession.
Gibson, step back, mid-range, it's short. McClinton just taking the board away from everybody. She's going to lead the fast break. Long strides through the contact. Jayla McClinton saying, you're not stopping me today.
Playing a full 94
Gibson
feet.
trying to respond. It's short. McClinton aboard. It's an 11-point game, and on the fast break, just a little too quick. Mary lost the handle there.
Man, I talked about going 2 for 1. They nearly went 3 for 1 there just because of the pace of the game.
38-27, and what's been a back-and-forth game all the way through. Glenpool down by 11 with the rock. I really think you got to get the last look here, and you just hope you can get points out of this. And running in with a head of steam. That's how you check into a game, as Lucy Switzer.
Never seen that before.
Yaya breaks it, tries to go to the guard, nearly turned over, kept alive though. 6 seconds left, down to 4.
Not letting Gibson touch this ball.
Well, she gets it anyways. Spin move. Can she get it off for the buzzer? She does, but her shot is blocked.
That's great defense right there. That's phenomenal. And they hype Switzer up. It's deserved. She checked into this game and made an immediate impact there.
Big flurry at the end of the half opens up an 11-point lead for Bishop Miege, 38-27. We'll talk about it with our halftime show. It's coming up. You're watching the Midwest Elite Showcase on MoSportsZone.com.
If you're trying to sell a classic car, you already know the drill. Tire kickers, no-shows, Facebook Marketplace, is this item still available? And then you're ghosted. At theraceshop.com, they take all that off your plate and get your car in front of real buyers. The consignment process starts at 10%, and they handle every bit of the hassle so you don't have to. Real buyers, real exposure, no strangers at your house. With financing and layaway, more buyers can step up, which means your car has a better shot at selling fast. Visit their website, theraceshop.com, to view current listings and learn more.
Since 1991, Capital Monuments and the Atterbury family has served and supported the Mid-Missouri area. They've been offering generations of memorial experience by designing and creating the highest quality monuments. At Capital Monuments, they specialize in creating personalized and lasting tributes, from pre-need and at-need family memorials to military and community tributes. Come in and talk with one of their monument design specialists. They're located west of Jefferson City in Apache Flats, or visit capitalmonuments.com for photo samples. Capital Monuments, the tribute that lasts forever. The Tipton Latham Bank is a locally owned and operated, full-service, independent community bank, serving the area since 1906. The Tipton Latham Bank, N.A. is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC. The Tipton Latham Bank is a proud supporter of local high school athletics. Stop by the Tipton or Latham branch, or visit TiptonLathamBank.com.
Cliff House Buildings offers a diverse range of high-quality products designed to meet the needs of builders, DIY enthusiasts, and homeowners alike. At Cliff House Buildings, you'll find storage buildings, portable restrooms, toolboxes, utility cabinets, gates, construction items, including mini excavators, skid steer attachments, and more. Financing is available, so stop by Cliff House Buildings on the north end of Laurie next to the Dollar General, or check out their website, cliffhousebuildings.com. Cliff House Buildings. Call 1-800-474-7182.
Almost everyone in the lake area believes the winter sales myth that sales drop off drastically for the colder months.
Not Mythbuster Patty McNally with RE/MAX Lake of the Ozarks. Call or email her to find out the surprisingly high percentage of sales from November through February for the past 4 winters.
Wow, her QR code took me to some great listings.
Reach out to Patty for that amazing percentage, whether selling or buying or just curious. Call 573-434-2000 or Patty McNally at remax.net. She's a proud supporter of girls basketball everywhere.
We are back at the half of what has been an absolute battle here between Glenpool and Bishop Miege. The Stags went on a run just before the half to open up an 11-point lead. That is indeed the biggest lead of the game thus far. Ryan, I mean, the dominance inside from Jayla McClinton cannot be understated right now.
Yeah, and honestly, it took her a little while to get going. I mean, I think there's no doubt about that. But once she got going, it was in a hurry. I didn't quite tally up the points there, but 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 points for her in the first half. And, well, 10 of those, no, bad math, 13 of those, 12 of those. Wow, 12. It's 12, I swear. 12 of those came in the second quarter, so very good second quarter for McClinton.
I'm not trying to take anything away from McClinton. She played phenomenal, but I do think if you are Glenpool, you're trying to get Tyree McKinney back on the floor as soon as possible. McKinney, early foul trouble. I mean, that is your lockdown defender.
Yeah, I actually heard in the hallway, I heard the coaches for Glenpool talking, or excuse me, not Glenpool, Bishop Miege talking, and they were talking about how they expected to see McKinney coming back into this game, and they expected with that the press would come back in as well, and they were talking about how they were a little bit worried trying to figure out how they were going to navigate that. So that was their first thing on the agenda in the second half. So.
I mean, I can understand that. McKinney is a difference maker out there, but once again, you have an eraser of your own in Jayla McClinton.
Yes, exactly.
So, I mean, from your perspective, I say that as he has to take his headset off. I am curious. I shouldn't say this while on air. Ricky, is the camera on us or is it on the court right now? Is the camera looking at us or is it looking? Oh, okay. Just making sure as we're back here. So I got to think that going into the second half, if you are Bishop Miege, you're saying, hey, we figured out we have dominance inside and that we can control the rock on the fast break. Well, you shut me off there while I was talking. Mary Grant really was able to control things on the fast break and was able to show that she can handle the pressure. I think she's going to be a big factor in this second half. On the flip side of that for Glenpool, number one, get Tyree McKinney back in there and let her go to work. But following that up, I mean, Yaya Gibson, I think, was carrying so much of the load that it almost became too much for a moment, and you're going to have to get some help for Gibson. So we'll see what adjustments Glenpool can make, but they are very capable of getting right back in this ball game. Just need a few shots to go their ways and get a couple stops, but we are gearing up right after this. We're going to have another great battle because two more premier teams are going to go to work, as it is going to be the Tipton Lady Cardinals, of course, the host of this event, as they are going to face off with Owensboro Catholic out of Kentucky. And, Ryan, we've seen enough of the Tipton Lady Cardinals to know that's going to be a dogfight one way or the other.
Oh, goodness. I don't think it really matters. They proved that last season, and their opening win on this year over in West Plains. Anytime you can get a win against the Lady Zizzers, that's one of the most storied programs in the state of Missouri. You get a win over them, you're going to have a pretty good year. But especially whenever you're a Class II school going out and getting a win over a program like that, you're in good shape. I'm never bidding against the Lady Cardinals. I said it whenever Owensboro Catholic walked into the gym. I said, is that who the Tipton's playing? Yeah. Well, they look pretty good, but I'm going to pick Tipton. Like that's me every single time for the rest of my life now.
And that's fair. That's fair. It's kind of like I've seen analysts back in the day used to bet against the Chiefs to make the playoffs every year, and then we would. We're trying to get some tech stuff figured out over here.
It's definitely an adventure.
Yeah, I was going to send it to commercial, and then I realized I can't really do that right now.
Because he's sitting right next to us.
Yeah, it would be very difficult. I don't know what you're saying. I have a headset on, but I'm just going to nod and agree. I was actually going to cheat the system. I was hoping that we'd get a Badger to talk with us a little bit because she was kind of at the start of this run since we got a little time at the half. If I can get Courtney to actually look up here. She's talked on the air before and usually does a pretty good job.
Didn't
Courtney.
she almost kick us off the air one time?
Yeah, pretty close.
No,
The sensor's not great on. We'll see if she wants to. She is very focused. We're going to switch a headset, Ryan. I hate to do this to you, but I'm going to steal your headset. We're that's what I want to hear right before. We're hot right now, so just know everything you say is going live over the air as we speak. We're joined now by the Cardinal legend herself, the Badger, Courtney Edwards. Courtney, you were kind of in on some of the early ground of this where the Tipton Cardinals started, I don't want to call it headhunting, but you guys were looking for the biggest, baddest dog to get into a fight with. To see what it's grown into, what are your thoughts on this Midwest Elite Showcase?
Well, first of all, I miss it so much. And I was actually texting Myra about 15 minutes ago, and I was like, Myra, I wish our group got to do this because we were a very solid team. We really miss basketball, but I was just like, dang. But all we can think of is we built this program.
You did.
And so I'm glad they're continuing to try and, better ourselves and continue to play really good teams. And I think this is a great tournament. I'm excited. I'm going to be here all weekend. And I really think the Tipton girls will do fine. I mean, at least we're getting to play competition early on in the season, and I think that's only going to prepare them for the future.
We used to always joke about Coach Culpepper being a little bit crazy because your guys' schedule, we'd see teams on there that had no business being on there. This year, Tipton's schedule, they do not play teams their own class size unless they are their conference. Everybody else is bigger. So, I mean, I was trying to think. I'm getting old. I'm trying to remember when you were in school who some of the big dogs you guys would have played back then were. I know you were playing Class 5 and 6 schools still.
We played Cardinal Ritter up in, I think they're from St. Louis.
Yeah, they're Class 6.
We played, when I was in school, we played quite a bit of, I feel like, Class 6 schools, but then we were stuck, in our conference play, which was a breeze for us. But if we went to the Sophie Cunningham Classic, that was always fun. And that was always good competition, even up to Hickman.
Well, I don't know if you've heard this or not. Last year when we were at the Sophie Cunningham Classic, I went back, talked to Sophie. We chatted for a little bit, and I said something about, I appreciate that you bring the Cardinals back every year. And she looked at me and said, I'm a fan of the Tipton Cardinals. I like watching them. So if it tells you anything, what you girls were doing made Sophie want you there. So.
Well, that's good to know, actually.
Now, watching this game out here between Glenpool and Bishop Miege, what are you seeing from the two squads? Anybody standing out to you right now?
They're super quick. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, I don't know what number she is. It's the post on this team over here.
Oh, McClinton, that'd be number 12.
She's really surprising. Well, I knew as soon as she stepped on the court she's going to be pretty good. And down here on 23,
McKinney.
She was doing pretty good, too, and then they took her out, so I'm not sure.
She got into a little foul trouble. She's actually a Division I volleyball commit to go play down in Louisiana.
Damn.
Yeah. Technically, we're online. We don't have FCC rules. So, but the flip side to that, I've been really impressed with number 3, Yaya Gibson.
I agree.
I don't know that
She's super quick.
I've been trying to think, Abby and Myra and some of these quick guards, even Maddie Carvajal, very fast.
Exactly
Yaya
what we were
might
saying.
Be quicker than them.
She's quick. And I kind of underestimated this team because they're all really little, but they're pretty built, and they're really quick. But
we saw last night against California, Yaya had a double-double with rebounds.
Dang.
At 5'4".
She gets in there then.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just very much blown away. But any final thoughts before we get to see your Tipton Lady Cardinals square off with Owensboro Catholic?
Nope. I'm just excited, and I think they'll be able to hold their own. And I wish good luck to the Cardinals this year.
This is our first coverage of the Cardinals this year, so I'm gonna put you on the spot. Is the state title coming home to Tipton this year?
Good Lord, I hope. I'll be there. I'm taking off work.
I love to hear it. Courtney the Badger Edwards, forever a Cardinal. Appreciate you, Courtney.
Thank you.
We'll get Ryan back mic'd up here. I don't know if Ricky got anything figured out there.
I don't know either, but we'll roll with it. I don't know that we got anything figured out.
Courtney was trying to figure out if there was a way her and Myra could suit up and square off with some of these teams here tonight. Ooh, my goodness. You look at the size difference as McClinton nearly takes out the official down there.
You typically see that in a guy's game. That's wild. She's a big girl.
McKinney back in the game. She looks to attack. Spin move on the block. Turnaround Jay kisses it off the iron. Won't go. Great board hauled in by LeMay.
McKinney's got to be careful not to get an extra foul there.
Left hand scoop shot off the glass. LeMay went coast to coast, and it's a 13-point game to start the third quarter.
It's really easy whenever you miss a shot right to jump back in there and try to get an offensive rebound, and I'm sure most teams they play against, she's bigger than everyone else and can do that. The only issue is she's not bigger than McClinton.
Yaya Gibson's shot won't go. Offensive board kept alive. Dished out. Wing 3 dialed up off the iron. No good. Fight for the board. McKinney had it, but LeMay took it away. LeMay in the midst of a triple team trying to tie it up.
It's a jump ball.
Wow. That's Glenpool's thing. They will swarm you defensively.
I just got stepped on.
Boy, howdy.
We're in a tight quarters here at Tipton.
And it's a steal on the run out for Glenpool. Pringle left side of the glass up and in. We're back to an 11-point game, 40-29.
Very good response for Glenpool out of the half.
And Mary Grant just going to break the press by herself. Spin move, right hand off the glass. That's Division I.
Yeah, that's the issue. Is it feels like Glenpool was able to stay in this game through turnovers. If they're not forcing turnovers, I'm not so sure that Bishop Miege is going to miss shots.
Glenpool at the top of the key. Looking to make a little space. McKinney going to drop it off to Pringle. Pringle inside the lane. Going right at the big shot, won't go, and McClinton just taking it away.
And running the floor, able to facilitate. What a fast break.
And LeMay on the backside won't go, but McClinton off balance puts it up and in.
That's exactly what you want to see out of your big. She's able to dribble a little bit, get to half court, kick it off, start the fast break, and finish it because she never gave up on the play, got the second chance points.
I think I understand why she's the number 9 player in all of Kansas.
Oh, I think
nice
so too.
Back cut.
And good defense right there.
The shot is off for Gibson. Gibson was hot-handed to start this game, but has cooled off a little bit since. Grant mid-range jumper off the front iron won't go. McClinton hustling to save it back, and it goes off the hands of Cheyenne Hooks, the freshman, and it'll stay with Bishop Miege.
Well, you don't typically see, sometimes you get those top players, right, and they don't always want to hustle around and dive into the wall and stuff like that. That's not the case with McClinton.
McKinney going to run the floor, 3-on-1 fast break, the left hand up and in. Nice finish there from Cameron Shedd. We're back to a 13-point game. 44-31, 5:35 to play. The trap comes on LeMay, and she is fouled. See if they're going to give that to Shedd. I believe they will. Wait till they actually post it. It's either going to go on Shedd or Hooks, and it will go on Shedd. It'll be her second. Hooks going to get a breather, though, as Avery Allen checks back into the game.
It's a young Glenpool team, too.
Yeah.
For them to come out to something like this at the age they're at, I can only imagine if this event
They may get to make a lot of trips to Tipton.
That's what I was going to say. If this event continues to go on, I'm sure that relationship will be really nice.
The battle inside. McClinton gets position, spins on McKinney, and scores with the left hand.
She's really good.
Yeah, just a lot. Glenpool needing to find their offense, down by 15. Gibson step back, 1 foot of J off the front iron, won't go, and LeMay has the board. Bishop Miege in control right now. Mary Grant drives baseline. Lays it up and in, and Glenpool needs the timeout as this lead has ballooned to 7 with 5 minutes to go in the third. 17, not 7, excuse me. It's 48-31. We'll be back with more of the Midwest Elite Showcase here on MoSportsZone.com.
Find it, try it, paint it, love it. 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 Find it, try it, paint it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Are you ready? Skydive Lake of the Ozarks wants everyone to experience the thrill of a lifetime. They've got 30 years jump experience with a commercial pilot and 2 Cessnas ready to fly and let you experience the lake like you've never seen it at 10,500 feet. Look them up online at Skydive Lake of the Ozarks or call 573-745-7032. There's only one way to get high, and that's with Skydive Lake of the Ozarks.
What a flurry over the last quarter and a half of play by Bishop Miege. The state titles are starting to make a little sense.
Yeah, well, Jalen McClinton, actually a transfer student, started at Raytown South in Missouri, has flipped over the border, went to one of the most storied programs in Kansas. It makes sense why she can go play at SIUE. She's had a very good second and third quarter.
Glenpool trying to get their offense going. They go to McKinney, working against her, and a clean block by McClinton. And I've been really impressed with LeMay. Grant now
She traveled.
One step too many. And her defense at the next level, that'll be a great move.
Well, I think that she moves so fast that sometimes things can just look weird as well. She's so much quicker than all the other guards on the floor.
I don't know how else to put this. Sometimes you see a D1 athlete and they look like they're not trying, and I'm not taking that as a knock at her. She just looks like she doesn't have to give as much effort on certain plays.
It's a good thing because you can save it.
Yeah, absolutely. It just comes that natural to you. McKinney out on the Cardinal beak. Gives it off to Gibson. Spin move. Out to McKinney. McKinney driving lane all the way to the rack. She is fouled. I think they're going to get Finley LeMay for that.
I think that's where McKinney has the advantage in that matchup between McKinney and McClinton, is if they can draw her out on the pick and roll, right, and instead of rolling to the basket, popping at the three-point line, faking that shot and driving by, she's obviously a little quicker, can draw some fouls on the inside.
Free throw for McKinney is short. Second one on the way, a substitution for Bishop Miege as they will get Scarlett Singleton into the game. Singleton, just a sophomore, has played well tonight. Second free throw for McKinney, up and good. 48-32. 16-point lead for Bishop Miege out of Kansas.
The press coming back. This was the press that they were kind of game planning around at halftime, was Bishop Miege.
And they handled it very, very well. Working to the outside, thought about the corner three, the drive, trying to go to McClinton. It's tipped by McKinney. On the run out, catch and shoot three, won't go for Yaya.
Nice
they give
feed.
it to her on the cut, and I think the shot was affected by the shot blocker coming in. It's whipped around, wing three, lined up, knocked down. Big bucket from Cameron Shedd. Back to a 13-point game. Glenpool trying to get this to single digits.
They're refusing to go away.
Bishop Miege trying to slam the door. Oh, they left her open at the top of the key, and she made them pay. Mary Grant, you cannot give her daylight.
That was a good find from Finley LeMay as well. I think she's played a very good game.
Wow, just lobbing it up and letting McKinney go get it.
Anytime McKinney turns around and doesn't see McClinton, she's just fine. That's the thing.
They tossed it over McClinton. McKinney is just, that volleyball player, vertical right there. She went up and got it.
You said she's going to play at Louisiana Tech, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. We'll see you oh, no, they're moving to the Sun Belt, actually.
Mary Grant looking to attack. Right side and quick
nice
hands
hands
as she is stripped by Emma Pringle, but it will stay with the Stags.
I love when that's not a foul call. Sometimes just swipe down and they whistle, and it's not the right call.
I'm telling you right now, the way this game is being officiated, this is a compliment. These officials are letting it be about the ball players. This next one's going to be interesting. McClinton shot off the mark. McKinney the board. Oh, she was looking for a guard, and she finds one, but of the wrong team. It's picked off, stepping into a three. It's short. McClinton the board. Spin move going to the right hand and forces it up through the defense. Wow.
She thought the shoulder fake would get the defender off her back. It didn't really, but it still got the layup through contact.
The footwork was impressive.
It was.
On the drive, Pringle, right hand, dishes it out. McKinney will try the corner three. She'll get it.
A little stretch big.
Back at 13.
Right.
I'm telling you, if you thought Glenpool was going to roll over, you haven't watched these girls play. McClinton out at the top of the key, working it around. They left her open again. This one off the back iron, but McClinton clashes the offensive glass, lays it up and in. Jayla McClinton, 23 points and probably 15 boards to go along with
That's
it.
a timeout from the Miege bench as well.
I've seen some coaches that'll do that, where they'll take the timeout just to settle themselves down. I didn't see, was it a full or a 30? It is a full, so we'll take a quick break as well. It's a 15-point game. Bishop Miege leads Glenpool. Here in the third, you're listening to the Midwest Elite Showcase at MoSportsZone.com.
If you're trying to sell a classic car, you already know the drill. Tire kickers, no-shows, Facebook Marketplace, is this item still available? And then you're ghosted. At theraceshop.com, they take all that off your plate. Get your car in front of real buyers. The consignment process starts at 10%, and they handle every bit of the hassle so you don't have to. Real buyers, real exposure, no strangers at your house. With financing and layaway, more buyers can step up, which means your car has a better shot at selling fast. Visit their website, theraceshop.com, to view current listings and learn more.
Schweitzer.
Oh, with a long eye, Schweitzer. That would make sense. Yeah.
coming off the timeout. It's a 15-point lead right now for Bishop Miege. And I got to give my apologies, as I was saying the name wrong. Lucy Schweitzer, I believe is how it's pronounced. I was told the long I, so that would be Lucy Schweitzer, the junior for Bishop Miege, number 14. So my apologies.
I think that name, that Schweitzer, rolls off the tongue better.
It really does. We're going to learn a lot of new names over the next few days. Once again, we appreciate everybody tuning in at MoSportsZone.com. Oh, nice back cut out of the timeout, laid up and in. Emma Pringle, right back in a 13-point game. How does Bishop respond? Mary Grant going to run a little two-man game with LeMay. Grant back to LeMay. They break the press. LeMay attacks from the outside. A shot fake, stepping into a mid-range jumper. Just too strong, but a good look there from Calderon.
I'm interested to see as this game drags on, and Miege still has a lead late in the late stages. Do they slow down and start to run clock ever?
Oh, McKinney's not slowing down. She goes to the footwork and the fadeaway. Jay, we're back to an 11-point game.
Really heating up. She's got 8 points.
I know she's a D1 volleyball player, but I'd be recruiting her for basketball too.
She's pretty good.
Speaking of pretty good at basketball, McClinton going to break it down. They go to the corner. It's going to go right back to Mary Grant. Pulls the trigger on a wing three off the iron. McKinney, the board. She is fouled. That's going to go, I believe, on Lucy Schweitzer.
So last night, just got the official stats here. Tyra McKinney and Yaya Gibson combined for 50 points, 30 rebounds, 7 assists, and 9 steals.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
There are teams that won't have that stat line.
Ugh.
A bucket here could cut this to a single-digit game if Glenpool could score. McClinton taking away the driving lane. It's dished outside to Pringle. Pringle going to go over to Avery Allen. Allen resets, working against the defense of Singleton. Allen step back three off the front iron. McClinton tips it, but McKinney runs it down. And a reach-in foul. Man, that's hustle by McKinney. I thought McClinton had it. Trigger man will be Avery Allen underneath the basket. It's tossed into Gibson. The quarter, Avery. Goes to McKinney, a little up and under move, drives baseline, whips it over to the corner. It's given to Yaya. Yaya spin move, fighting inside, dishes it out. Corner three for Pringle. It's short, long rebound, going to go out of bounds into the foyer. Good look, though.
That was a really nice find.
I kind of like that Yaya's kind of went cold-handed shooting, so instead she's trying to facilitate a little bit there. 30 seconds remain in this third quarter. It's an 11-point lead for Bishop Miege. Bishop has handled this press very well all night. To the corner, a three from Singleton. It's long, and Gibson and Pringle both thought they were going to reel it in, and it winds up off the fingertips of both out of bounds and will stay with the Stags. Another game coming up tonight. Tomorrow we'll have 8 of them for you here on MoSportsZone.com. Saturday we'll have 9.
Is that 21 games in 3 days?
Yeah, we could do more.
Probably.
Grant with 5 seconds on the clock. Working against the defense. Spin around, trying to get a shot off. Extra pass. And McKinney tips it to break it up. Ryan makes the save of the camera as well. We've played 3, and Bishop Miege leads Glenpool 55-44. You're watching the Midwest Elite Showcase here at MoSportsZone.com.
Since 1991, Capital Monuments and the Atterbury family has served and supported the Mid-Missouri area. They've been offering generations of memorial experience by designing and creating the highest quality monuments. At Capital Monuments, they specialize in creating personalized and lasting tributes, from pre-need and at-need family memorials to military and community tributes. Come in and talk with one of their monument design specialists. They're located west of Jefferson City in Apache Flats, or visit capitalmonuments.com for photo samples. Capital Monuments, the tribute that lasts forever. The Tipton Latham Bank is a locally owned and operated, full-service, independent community bank, serving the area since 1906. The Tipton Latham Bank, N.A. is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC. The Tipton Latham Bank is a proud supporter of local high school athletics. Stop by the Tipton or Latham branch or visit TiptonLathamBank.com.
As we go into the fourth quarter of action, I mean, it's still a really good game. It seemed like Bishop Miege was going to put this thing away as we went into the halftime, but Glenpool refuses to go down without a fight. It's an 11-point game. Glenpool going to try to cut this to single digits.
Well, and this is also Bishop Miege's opening game, so Glenpool's got a few games under their belt, and I think Bishop probably just trying to get into the flow of things.
I tell you what, I think McKinney and McClinton are both really enjoying this game because they're making each other better right now.
Yeah.
Trying to get Pringle on the back cut. She's able to collect it, but close to the baseline. They're going to reset. Oh, I like this matchup. Gibson going right at – oh, and the shot is short as we were watching Mary Grant guarding Gibson, two incredible athletes. Bishop Miege on the fast break, but it's stolen by Pringle. Avery Allen going to bring it up the right side. Throw in the Hail Mary. It goes off the backboard, winds up to Pringle. She drops it off to McKinney. McKinney, three from the corner, won't go. Rebound. Winds up in the hands of Yaya Gibson.
Also might have been a little rust for this Bishop Miege team because their volleyball team went to the state tournament, so might have gotten a little bit of a late start. I don't know how much of an overlap there is. Football team also went to the state championship, so basically everything's good at Bishop Miege.
McKinney with the speed at McClinton, goes around her, lays it in with the right hand. We're back to a 9-point game, 55-46.
She's turned it on here in the second half.
Miege going to break down McClinton right in the middle of the floor, loses the ball. Tied up, she just throws it up, and it works out as it winds up in the hands of LeMay. Goes back to LeMay. McClinton wants it on the block now, and help defense come, but she is fouled. As she was trying to whip it to the corner, she had a shooter waiting on it. That's Erin Erskine. I may have butchered that name too. I'm sorry if the Erskines are listening, and that's not your last name.
I think I butchered it when we were doing starting lineup, so it's not just you.
Hey, some names are going to be butchered this week. That's just part of it.
Ooh, scoreboard just shut off.
It's lobbed into Erskine. She gives it off to Grant. Grant goes to Singleton. Being pressured by Gibson. To the corner. Grant, three, got it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You have to help off right there because, Singleton did a really good job of creating space, but you don't want to help off of Mary Grant. She's sitting wide open for a corner three.
And back the other way, Yaya Gibson. A shot won't go, but it's hauled in by McClinton. McClinton to LeMay. LeMay running the floor. Shot won't go. McClinton is there.
Ooh.
Hits her own miss. Count it in a foul. Jayla just padding the stat sheet.
Right when Glenpool thought they had worked their way back into the game, two best players for Bishop Miege, Mary Grant and Jayla McClinton, coming in, putting in some work.
I remind you at home, there is a shot clock.
I don't know that we've had to think about it.
It hasn't got close. No one here today has been like,
that's good because I couldn't even tell you what the rules are on it in high school. So
I don't know. I'm not sure we're going to find out in this
I don't think we'll have to.
And McClinton, ever impressive, hits the free throw as well on the end one opportunity. A timeout going to be called. We'll hold it here, I believe. I assume it's just a 30.
I'd venture to say as long as Owensboro Catholic isn't worried about the shot clock, Tipton won't be in our next game, so we definitely won't find out tonight.
No, Tipton wasn't sure that a possession was allowed to go longer than 10 seconds last time I heard.
Absolutely.
Once again, appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. I got to give a lot of love to the whole crew this week.
Yeah, absolutely.
So many people. I mean, Steve Carvajal, of course, for putting this on, but the crew that I've got here tonight, I'm very blessed and thankful for. Of course, I got my boy Ryan Retone with me. He's going to be here with me the next several days. Coach Jason Vansel going to be in with us. Britt putting in the hard work back there on the camera. She's doing
the grunt work up there. I wouldn't
really
want to be up in the thick of the Tipton fans too. Yeah. Like they'll stand up and stomp a little bit.
No, they will. And of course, Ricky Smith producing everything from the computer and making sure we're all good to go and keeping everything lined out. I know JT's going to be popping in. Denny Benny helped put this whole thing together. So a lot of people go into this and appreciate all of them. Man, McKinney and McClinton are fighting for position. And while that's going on, a 5-second call is going to go against Glenpool.
I don't know how that ref just happened to be looking at the 5-second call. I know that's where he's supposed to be looking, but I think everyone else was looking in the paint of that battle that was going on.
It's one of those you're not supposed to get distracted as an official, and I don't know how you don't, because I was watching the Battle of the Bigs. Mary Grant, got to go to LeMay, back to Grant. On this side.
That was just, wow, beautiful.
Absolutely great ball movement. Yaya Gibson going to get called for the reach as she was diving, trying to take it away from Calderon.
something about breaking a press with only passes. I think we talked about it in some of the other games we've had today, how nice it is to have that luxury of having a ball handler that can break the press on their own. But, man, watching a team just pass around the arc and really around the floor and break a press is just beautiful.
Oh, it's artwork. It really is. Just under 6 minutes to go. LeMay, 3, top of the key, count it. Ooh, cash money. That looked pure the whole time.
That's like
LeMay is 5'11", but plays like a true guard.
She does. She is a guard, and I think that would translate to the next level very well if she's looking to play there.
Oh, my. Stopping on a dime is Gibson. She gives it up. Going to the block. McKinney turnaround. I thought there was a foul there. Play on. McKinney gets her own miss.
It works out.
Yeah, she doesn't care about
the
foul.
See, that's why you let them play.
I'm telling you, I know that she is D1 as a volleyball player, but if you told me she was going D1 in basketball, I wouldn't be all that shocked.
She has 12 points in the second half alone.
Maddie Grant, speaking of D1 basketball, out here being pressured by Pringle. She'll give it up to LeMay. LeMay looking to attack, going to drop it off to Ernskine. Now back to Grant. I think Bishop content to run a little clock here. Shot clock down to 10 seconds, though. I haven't got to say that. Oh, it's tipped. And Grant goes in the backcourt to get it, and they're going to say that's an over and back.
It was tipped, but I think Mary Grant grabbed, or not even grabbed it, just touched it in the front court and then went over into the backcourt.
So a stop for Glenpool. They trail by 16. Yaya Gibson going to run the point. Goes to Avery Allen, looking for a cutter. McKinney going to flash high and gets it out at the top of the key, working against McClinton. Boy, they're all over Gibson as it's tipped into the backcourt. She'll go back and get it. Shot clock now down to 15 seconds, plenty of time. Gibson on the attack. Hesitation, goes left side, left hand off the glass and in. I believe that's Gibson's first field goal of the second half.
Still has 18 points. Isn't that kind of impressive?
Yeah, she was a spark plug in the first. McClinton able to break down the press as she goes to Ernskine. In the corner is Grant. Drive's taken away, so she'll skip it. LeMay at the top of the key. Back over to Grant. She wants another three. Oh. Nearly got it. It touched every part of the iron before bouncing out. McKinney the board. Gives it up to Yaya. Fast break. Right hand off the glass and goes.
I almost said take that back out and slow things down, but then I didn't see who had the basketball.
Here's the thing with Gibson. She saw that one go down, and now back-to-back buckets. You got to wonder if she's one of those players that needs to see one go through the net, and that can trigger a bunch more. I was waiting to see, was that a 30 or a full? It's a full. We'll take a quick break and be back with the rest of this fourth quarter action. 64-52, Bishop Miege leads Glenpool. You're watching the Midwest Elite Showcase here at MoSportsZone.com.
Cliff House Buildings offers a diverse range of high-quality products designed to meet the needs of builders, DIY enthusiasts, and homeowners alike. At Cliff House Buildings, you'll find storage buildings, portable restrooms, toolboxes, utility cabinets, gates, construction items, including mini excavators, skid steer attachments, and more. Financing is available, so stop by Cliff House Buildings on the north end of Laurie next to the Dollar General, or check out their website, cliffhousebuildings.com. Cliff House Buildings. Call 1-800-474-7182.
Exciting action tonight at the Midwest Elite Showcase. But Ryan, we're just getting started. I mean, what a lineup tomorrow.
Starting at noon on a Friday. I mean, do these people not go to school?
Yeah, well, we're not.
Absolutely. Got some really good games. I'll tell you the one I've got circled tomorrow night. Colton, Har-Ber, and Incarnate Word playing at 7:45. That's going to be a really fun basketball game.
Absolutely that is. Those two are really going to battle it out. I'm really looking forward to it at 1:30 tomorrow. White Station, Tennessee, and this Glenpool, Oklahoma
I think it'll be a good
squad.
game, too. And getting to see Glenpool, all the way out, right? 3 games, and they got to kick off this tournament. It'll be nice to see them finish their run out.
But games all day long tomorrow here at MoSportsZone.com starting at noon, and we're going to rattle them off nonstop. Last one's supposed to start at 9:15, so we probably won't actually get done until midnight tomorrow night. Yeah. Let's be real.
24 hours of hoops. Let's run it next year.
I'm all for it. McClinton on the block, bodying it up. The volleyball player went to block the shot, and McClinton said, no, thank you.
She thought the basketball was the volleyball, right? Went for the spike off the set. The problem was the set was really, really strong, and it got 2 points.
28 points for Jayla McClinton. I think it's safe to say she's probably got 15 boards with it as well. Yeah. Gibson step back 3 almost went, and if she didn't have 15 boards, there's 15 for her. My goodness.
Is she going to get a 30-piece?
It's very, very possible here. 3:16 to go. McClinton with the ball. Gives it off to LeMay. To Singleton. Singleton in trouble, needs help, finds it in the way of Grant. to LeMay. Mid-range won't go. Rebound McKinney. McKinney's been very impressive tonight as well. She's got 18 and probably 15 boards as well. Corner three for Pringle.
You were going to stay in it. Needed a three right there, and the freshman comes up in a big way, back down to 11.
Miege dealing with the pressure. It's knocked loose. McClinton, the hustle to get after it, and still fighting for the loose ball. Out of bounds, back to Glenpool.
I think there's a lot of frustration wanting fouls on that Miege side right there, but you know the tempo of this game, the way they've let it play, that was just really good defense by Glenpool.
No, I'm with you. I think the officials have made it very clear, like, we're going to call fouls, but it's going to have to be a foul.
Saw the defensive specialist check in. She came in earlier, played really good defense for Lucy Schweitzer.
On the attack, they go to the block. McKinney, spin move, turn around, jumper. My goodness.
That was skilled.
The footwork. Keem Olajuwon would be proud of that one. Applying the pressure. McClinton, I mean, that's the luxury of it, too.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul.
Your post can handle the ball well enough to help you break that press.
How about this? 48 points combined for Mary Grant and Jayla McClinton. And then on the other end, you've got 40 points combined between Yaya Gibson and Tyree McKinney.
I think that might be a factor into why these teams are contending for state titles every year.
I agree.
On the attack for Bishop Miege, that was Lucy Schweitzer taking it to the rack. It was poked loose, and it'll stay with the Stags. See the girls getting ready, warming up for our next bout. Owensboro Catholic going to duke it out with the Tipton Lady Cardinals.
The Aces and the Cardinals. That
nice
matchup.
pass into Grant, who goes through the contact and lays it in. Restores the 11-point lead for Bishop Miege as we hit 2 minutes to go. Reminder, when this game's concluded, we will have an MVP, and I got a pretty good idea of who that's going to.
Yeah.
Long three goes off the hands of McClinton. It'll stay with Glenpool. I'm already impressed because somebody for the Aces is spinning the ball on her finger, and I could never do that.
I couldn't either. I always tried.
McKinney dishes it out, working the ball around. Pringle has it in the corner, goes back to McKinney on the block. She'll drive baseline. Reverse,
no.
Oh my.
You're kidding.
Reverse layup. I don't know how it went around McClinton.
That was beautiful.
How do we get these two on a team together?
I don't know. That'd be really interesting. A college should try to find out.
You get those two together, and you go ahead and put Grant, who goes to the hoop strong and finishes the layup right on cue. Get her and Gibson together. They'll average 120 a game. Gibson on the attack, and it's a tie-up with Grant. Good defense played there by Mary Grant, going to force the jump ball.
Nice drive, and one that, 9 times out of 10, Yaya is probably going to get a foul on that, but Grant played perfect defense to draw the jump ball.
What a back and forth we have witnessed. Why did he just leave that back there? Oh, my goodness. And it's tipped. Going to go out of bounds. Who'd they say get the last touch on it? They'll say it stays with Glenpool.
With the shot clock, Glenpool's still in this. Not officially dead yet.
No, an 11-point game. Glenpool going to need offense here.
Got to go quick, though.
Oh, strong take, and it nearly falls. The way Yaya Gibson will just throw her body out there.
It looks like it hurts.
I don't think she cares.
To be fair, if I was scoring 20 points, I think I'd be pretty happy too.
I don't know. She seems like one of those players that's probably just good at whatever sport you put her in.
Yeah, that's fair.
First free throw for Gibson. Up and good. Back to a 10-point game. Yaya can make it 9 with a made free throw here. Jim's starting to fill in a little bit as a lot of the Cardinal faithful showing up.
Love to see that.
Second free throw rattles and falls as well. So it is 61-70, a 9-point game. Bishop Miege with the lead over Glenpool. It's tipped. It's loose, and it's going to stay with Bishop Miege.
What I've also liked to see is I've seen some California shirts, some Versailles shirts, people staying around just to love basketball, and obviously that'll be important tomorrow with Tipton's team playing in the state championship.
I personally believe if you're a fan of good basketball, I don't care what school you're for, Grant just running the floor. Mary Grant with a tough finish. This is where you want to be the next 2 days.
Yeah.
Quickly the other way through the contact. Would not go. A strong take by Yaya Gibson, but it winds up in the hands of Jayla McClinton.
I think that might do it.
Oh, but
well.
it's picked off by McKinney. Left-hand scoop shot up and in.
Just the length on McKinney to be able to scoop that around a defender is absurd.
Nearly stolen, but Mary Grant gets it. That's who you want having the ball right now to break this press. Grant does so. She's going to pull it back out with 30 seconds left. Give it to LeMay.
I don't think we're going to see a foul either.
I don't either, not in this
What a
situation.
game,
However,
though.
there is a shot clock. A shot's going to have to take place, but first a timeout going to be called by the Bishop Miege bench, and I hate to see that as a little shaken up there is Yaya Gibson. I say that. Her teammate helped her up. She just immediately jumped to her feet and said, nah, I'm fine. I can't believe he just left that lane there. I don't know why that irritates me.
What was left?
That bag.
Oh, the bag of trash.
Sorry.
Again,
they're not getting used. We have a whole mess here. I apologize.
We are sitting in the thick of it, right? We are in Cardinal Faithful.
Oh, yeah. We are right in the heart of Cardinal Faithful. You'll hear them all game long, I promise. I'm going to try to transition onto this thing and not rock the table over. Okay. So here in the timeout, once again, getting ready as coming up next is going to be Owensboro Catholic, all the way from Kentucky, here to do battle with the Lady Cards of Tipton. It's basically like Tyson versus Holyfield, but nobody's getting bit.
You sure?
Well, fair point.
Never know, man. Tipton loves to play some tough defense. I always, it's always my favorite thing about getting to call games with the station, right, and getting to be partners with you is when we get to the Tipton Lady Cardinals. They're just so much fun to watch. It's insane.
There's no quitting those girls, but I fully expect the exact same thing out of Owensboro Catholic.
I agree.
Final 25.6 of this one. It is a 9-point lead for Bishop Miege. LeMay to inbounds.
Waiting for this ball to get tipped right to me, and it almost did.
Tip. McClinton trapped on the corner, gets it back to LeMay. Bishop just pressuring everything, trying to force a turnover. I don't really think they wanted to foul, but McKinney is going to get called for one.
Yeah. And credit to her because she didn't foul. She was sitting on 2 fouls, sat out a decent bit of the first half. She didn't foul again till just now with 18 seconds left. So,
like I said, she is an incredible athlete. I'm very impressed with several of the girls we've seen here this evening. Singleton at the line knocks down the first of 2. That pushes the lead back to 10 with just 18 seconds to go. So looking like Bishop Miege going to pick up the win here this evening.
I'm just marking all over my hand over here, Colton.
Yeah, that's all right. Second free throw falls as well, 74-63. Glenpool going to come down here and get what may be the final shot of the game. I could be wrong. Crossover, drive, strong take. We'll see more free throws as Yaya Gibson, who I thought was shook up before the timeout, she doesn't care.
Well, she's got hit in the head, too. Ooh.
But, I mean, what? She just kind of shakes it off like, part of the game.
Yeah, well, guess that's what makes you good. That's what the good players can do.
I guess. It's just a different gear. Gibson's free throw, up and good. Mary Grant going to come out of the game, and she had a night for sure.
26.
I understand how she's going to play at the next level.
Yeah.
Yaya's second free throw, on the mark and money. Great night for Yaya Gibson as well. She's got 24. Miege just trying to get it in here. They do to Singleton. Whip it around to LeMay. She'll get it ahead to McClinton. And
no, emphatically being yelled.
I love that, though. That's very classy. A nice show of respect between two teams. A great battle between these two. But in the end, Bishop Miege gets the win over Glenpool. They win 74-65. We'll come back with an abbreviated post-game show and announce our MVP of this matchup. You're watching the Midwest Elite Showcase here at MoSportsZone.com.
Almost everyone in the lake area believes the winter sales myth that sales drop off drastically for the colder months.
Not Mythbuster Patty McNally with RE/MAX Lake of the Ozarks. Call or email her to find out the surprisingly high percentage of sales from November through February for the past 4 winters.
Wow, her QR code took me to some great listings.
Reach out to Patty for that amazing percentage, whether selling or buying or just curious. Call 573-434-2000 or Patty McNally at remax.net. She's a proud supporter of girls basketball everywhere.
As we are back, wrong roster here. Oh, yeah. we're going to get set to get our MVP announced as we are gearing up for round 2 of this doubleheader. The Tipton ladies as well as the Owensboro Catholic ladies set to do battle while their boys are getting ready. Both teams, both sets of football boys for both these schools are going to be doing battle at the state championship game tomorrow in football. So I'll get this to Steve. We'll get her headset. Go ahead and you can present it to her, then we'll put a headset on her right out here. We got a camera shot down right now. All right, no, we'll go. Yeah, we'll do an interview with you right now if you don't mind. As we get the headset on Jayla McClinton. First off, congratulations on winning the MVP of this matchup. How'd you feel about your team's performance this evening?
I think we came out really strong, really well. Like, this is a new team, new different girls, but I think we played together as one, united, so it was a really good win.
You were battling all night with McKinney. Talk about your guys' duel down there. What do you think of her as a player, and did you enjoy the battle?
I think she's really good. Like, volleyball players, they make really good basketball players. She's long, lengthy. It was a good battle.
How far was your guys' journey here for this Midwest Elite Showcase?
It's about 2 hours.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, not too bad, yeah.
Okay. Now, I know you guys have an incredible pedigree of winning state titles left and right. Is it safe to say that's the goal for your squad again this year is to go find another state championship?
Yes, it is.
Well, you have an incredible team around you. Do you want to talk about any of your teammates real quick while you got a second?
I mean, yeah, just like Mary Grant, our starting 5, Finley LeMay, Scarlett. I mean, Scarlett, she's done really well because she just started playing like some full minutes on varsity as our point guard, which is really tough for her. But she was nervous at first, but she's done so well. And just like our bench, like everyone's just doing what it takes to win. So it's like great to be around unselfish people. Yeah.
I was really impressed with you because a lot of times when you see a post player for a team, it's just, oh, get him the ball on the block. Don't let him dribble. None of that. You have great footwork. You can handle the ball and break the press. Have you always been a center? Because you have a lot of guard skill to you.
Thank you. No, I just now started like being more confident, trying to take the ball up and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been a new journey for me. But that's one thing I'm working on is trying to become more of like a guard, being versatile.
Well, I was very impressed with your performance this evening.
Thank
we look
you.
forward to seeing you guys again, but congratulations on winning the MVP of this matchup here this evening. All right, thank you very much. That is Jayla McClinton of the Bishop Miege Stags. They pick up the win tonight and a very impressive performance. And she picks up her MVP plaque to take with her back to Bishop Miege, but they obviously have some bigger goals in mind. Hopefully an MVP plaque will be sitting next to a state title for Bishop Miege.
Heck, I feel like that might not be the only one she wins on the weekend, honestly. I don't know if there's a rule against her getting all 3, but she might get all 3.
We're making up the rules as we go, Ryan. We do what we want here.
I believe that.
Well, we are getting ready. I don't really think we actually have to take a break. It's just one continuous stream, so it really doesn't matter as we are going to do battle in this next one between two, I don't even know what you want to call them, juggernauts, powerhouses, strong-willed teams. We got the Tipton Lady Cardinals. We got Owensboro Catholic. It's the Aces and the Redbirds. Ryan, what are you expecting to see in this one?
Really good basketball, I would say. And what I love about this one is this is 2 programs getting ready to battle. Tipton, they're Class 2 school, and typically we have to see them go up 3, 4, 5 classes in enrollment to find a battle. Let's be real. They have found a team similar in size. 403 is the enrollment at Owensboro Catholic. They're a Class A school in Kentucky, so similar sizes, right? And they're getting to do battle on the floor tonight, so I'm super excited for that. And you look at this Owensboro Catholic team, won the state championship as recent as 2023 in Kentucky. It seems like they've got a pretty storied program, Colton.
Yeah, I'm looking back here. If my math is correct, in the last 15 years, they've lost 1 district championship. That seems pretty solid. Yeah. I mean, this, to me, like looking at the size of them, I think there's a case to be made that Owensboro Catholic and Tipton may be identical schools just in different areas. Like, I feel like Owensboro Catholic is the Tipton of Kentucky.
Yeah, it very well could be. I mean, 403 is obviously a little bit bigger than Tipton. It would probably borderline a Class 3 school here in Missouri. Yeah. But still, it's similar teams. It's teams that are playing in smaller class sizes and very successful. You look at the coaching records in this. Michael Robertson, the head coach of Owensboro Catholic, how many times has he lost in his career, Colton?
Well, okay, that is actually a typo.
Oh.
I was told that before the game, but here's your fun comparison. Look at how many wins he's got.
Well, he has 316.
And look at how many wins Jason Culpepper has.
300, and I don't have it in front of me.
17.
Okay, well, there you go.
They're right there neck and neck with each other, very similar records.
Ah, man, I really thought he only lost 11 games. I was about to say, that's insane.
I brought that up before the game, and I was like, that would be the greatest win percentage in all of high school.
So it's probably somewhere somewhere around 100 games, I would assume.
110.
Like around. So literally, him and Culpepper are basically having identical careers.
Essentially identical careers, very much so. And I think these teams are going to match up well because as we look at the rosters, Owensboro Catholic, not massive. They've got some size. Betsy Moore, a 6-foot freshman, 5'11", in Sophia Newby. I know she is a baller. Then you got 5'10" at Katie Hagan. The Lady Cards, they come out here and sport a similar lineup. I notice the sizes seem a little shorter now. Ava Schlotzhauer suddenly is 5'9". Last year she was 5'10".
Huh.
It's like, okay, that's a little interesting because suddenly Ava, Kaylee Kohler are the same size. So is Alice Bestian. Like, a lot of these girls just magically
Ava
got a little
shrunk.
shorter. Yeah, it's, it happens as you get older. I hear it all the time.
No, but this is a Tipton team that is obviously battle-tested. I think they went out and I don't know how West Plains is this year, but anytime I hear West Plains Lady Scissors, I think of the best team in Class 4 to 5 range every single season. So for Tipton to go on the road and get a 9-point victory over them, that's a big deal in itself. And now playing, we're looking at Tipton, and they're not going to play someone in their class until February, right? And it just, I'm super excited to see them come out and try to take on a giant tournament here.
Yeah, I'm very much excited for this matchup. And once again, if you're watching from Kentucky right now, hello to Owensboro Catholic and all their fans.
Not Owensboro.
No.
Say Owensboro.
I apologize to anybody listening yesterday. I was scolded for that one. That they say you do not call them Owensboro. That is their rival. It is Owensboro Catholic. Let's get that straight right now. So Owensboro Catholic, but good luck to your football boys tomorrow that I hear are going to be playing for a state championship. And, of course, good luck to the Redbirds. They actually sent their football team out today. They actually sent them on down to or over to St. Joe to get prepped for tomorrow's state title matchup.
That's too bad. It would have been fun to see them with their little last hurrah in here, but it doesn't matter. The community is filled in there.
And Tipton will play on Saturday in this thing. The boys will be back by then.
And hopefully state champions.
You best believe that you're going to hear them. If they would win that state title, they'll be passing around the Sioux section. By the way, we are a welcome to all our listeners now as we've just joined live on KS95 as well. With the 11th loss. We were just talking about that on the air as right now the head coach of Owensboro Catholic has come over with us. Yeah, we were looking at this record and we're like, that's amazing, man. 316 and 11.
Got to get him on there and ask him about the center they playing across the street, 65500. That's what a small state in Kentucky is playing.
See, I mean, do you have a second right now or do you want to wait till after the game? If you got a second, Ryan, I got to steal this headset. I keep hearing about
And about the football game.
we got everything going on. We're joined right now by head coach Michael Robertson. First off, welcome to Tipton, Missouri.
Oh, this is wonderful. It really is.
I'm so happy to have you guys here. We're looking forward to this game. I keep hearing about this facility where you guys play your games. Please fill me in.
Well, it's across the street. It's where Kentucky Wesleyan College plays their games. It's about a 5,500 seat arena. Right now they're playing the grind session there, which is the #1 team in the nation is playing Prolific Prep. But it's just a really nice facility owned by the city, and we were fortunate enough to play over there.
I mean, that's crazy. I got to believe that on the big games, that place gets pretty loud.
It does. When I was growing up, KWC was really good with Ray Har-Ber, and USI they would play, and of course they had Bruce Pearl, so they did not like each other, and it was fun. It packed all the way to the top, hot as could be, but it was fun.
That's amazing. How long did it take you guys to get here, by the way?
About 5.5, 6.
Okay, that's not too terrible, but I'm really looking forward to this match tonight. By the way, I keep hearing that one similarity between the two teams. I hear your football boys are playing for a state title tomorrow.
They are. 3 o'clock tomorrow, same time as y'all's guys.
Did you guys plan that on purpose, or?
No, but I'm excited for them. This is their 3rd year in a row, so hopefully they can bring this one home.
Wow, that's amazing. The Tipton boys, this is their first ever appearance in the state title game. I do think they are the favorites in it, so hoping to see them do the same. But as for your girls, what should we watch for tonight? What's your guys' play style? Obviously, I'm not going to go tell anything to coach at this point, but what do we expect to see?
If it's up to me, they're going to play hard the whole time. I see a lot of similarities watching them. We're all going to play hard. We're going to get after you, like to shoot the ball. I don't think the shot clock will be a factor this game. I I'll be surprised if it is. But we're just going to get up and down the floor. It should be a fun game. Our first 2 scrimmages, we played fairly well, but our first opener, we stunk up the gym. So hopefully we're ready to play today.
Well, in that first game we just saw between Bishop Miege and Glenpool, refs kind of let them play a little bit, which I personally like that. Do you think that kind of fits this pressure style you're wanting to run here today?
I thought they did an excellent job. I mean, they called the game the way it should be called. They didn't call the ticky tacks. Let the girls play. That's where it should end. You should let girls play. Some of them want to call everything. Some of them don't want to call anything. But if you got to call something, because if you don't, these girls get really mad real easy. And next thing you know, you got a cat fight out there.
Well, Coach Robertson, I know they're getting ready to meet, so we'll let you get to it. But good luck tonight, and thanks for coming out to the shootout.
Thank you.
That is Coach Michael Robertson. 316 career wins don't happen on accident.
I can't say I've ever seen a coach so willing to do it. He just did. Just walk over right before the game.
I don't know if this is going to make sense, but have you ever talked to somebody and you're like, yep, you're a coach?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's Coach.
Yeah, I believe it. So what was the story about the 5,500-seat arena?
It's actually a college arena, and right now the #1 team in the country is playing.
Prolific Prep.
Yeah, they're playing there right now.
I heard him say that. Okay,
yeah. The city owns it. It holds 5,500, and that's where they get to play all their games at.
Every single one of them?
Yeah, it's right across from the school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so a very nice facility. Asked what his girls were like, and he said, we want to get after you. We're going to put some pressure on us. Basically, we have mirror images of each other about to fight.
Yeah, I heard the second half of that, and I would assume that everything is the same in this matchup, right? It's 2 smaller schools that have had a lot of success, and I don't know. I'm super excited for this one, Colton.
No, I am as well. I think we're about to see a dogfight of all dogfights, and I love it because the biggest thing for me, this whole thing is just a great experience for the girls. It's a great experience for the town. That's the sound of a nice goal train being cracked right there. But I think this is just going to make both these teams better.
I agree.
With that said, we're going to take a quick breather, take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll get the starting lineups. Get ready for the opening tip as it's Owensboro Catholic versus Tipton, the Aces and the Cardinals. You're watching the Midwest Elite Showcase at MoSportsZone.com.
Find it, try it, paint it, love it. 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 Find it, try it, paint it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Are you ready? Skydive Lake of the Ozarks wants everyone to experience the thrill of a lifetime. They've got 30 years jump experience with a commercial pilot and 2 Cessnas ready to fly and let you experience the lake like you've never seen it at 10,500 feet. Look them up online at Skydive Lake of the Ozarks or call 573-745-7032. There's only one way to get high, and that's with Skydive Lake of the Ozarks.
If you're trying to sell a classic car, you already know the drill. Tire kickers, no-shows, Facebook Marketplace, is this item still available? And then you're ghosted. At theraceshop.com, they take all that off your plate and get your car in front of real buyers. The consignment process starts at 10%, and they handle every bit of the hassle so you don't have to. Real buyers, real exposure, no strangers at your house. With financing and layaway, more buyers can step up, which means your car has a better shot at selling fast. Visit their website, theraceshop.com, to view current listings and learn more.
Since 1991, Capital Monuments and the Atterbury family has served and supported the Mid-Missouri area. They've been offering generations of memorial experience by designing and creating the highest quality monuments. At Capital Monuments, they specialize in creating personalized and lasting tributes, from pre-need and at-need family memorials to military and community tributes. Come in and talk with one of their monument design specialists. They're located west of Jefferson City in Apache Flats, or visit capitalmonuments.com for photo samples. Capital Monuments, the tribute that lasts forever.
Getting ready for the opening tip. We're about to see a battle of giants here. It's the Cardinals and the Aces. And by the way, we're also live at KS95.1 FM and open mic courtside. I don't know what that text means, JT. I really don't. Slightly concerned with whatever that means. You need a microphone. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right. No, JT, I completely agree. That would be interesting. We're on air right now, but I hope you know we did the last game online. Courtney was on for 3 minutes, and I'm glad we didn't have the FCC regulations because she would have already broke them. So she was fantastic, but I think she wants to suit up and go play. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, Mama Edwards coming by. She's been in all these Tipton games for a while as the Badger was a big part of that squad. And
absolutely.
Of course, I bring it back, and we're getting ready for the national anthem. I'm going to try something risky.
They can hear it. No, trust me,
yeah.
They can hear it. I did this all season.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just stay here, and we'll keep the mic out. So I know the camera's got a shot on it. I feel bad I can't stand up. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, folks. But this flag is from ceiling to court here in Tipton, donated by Glenda and Vinny Hayden family. So we get ready for the opening tip. Once again, it's going to be Tipton and Owensboro Catholic.
At this time, will you please
we'll go ahead and
rise
pause for the playing of the national anthem.
Of our national anthem.
All right. Nice crowd on hand.
Absolutely.
This is going to be a fun one here on a Thursday night. Tipton and Owensboro Catholic going to do battle. And once again, just want to thank the sponsors that have made this possible. Como Connect, Commerce Bank, Show Me Shootouts, the Tipton One Stop, always love for the Bailey family, Army National Guard, the Tipton Latham Bank, OPA, Food Management Incorporated, Railway Signs, Ford, Benny Hayden Ford here in Tipton, and of course, Cole Train Energy, and all of us here at MoSportsZone.com. Ryan, we're going to get ready to meet the starting lineups here. Just trying to get them marked up as they come out.
Right here. Here you go.
Oh, you are one step ahead of me. Your starting lineup for the Owensboro Catholic Aces under head coach Michael Robertson. Number 2, Katie Hagan. Number 4, Taylor Manahan. Number 10, Claudia Muncie. Number 14, Layla Martin. And number 22, Sophia Newby. Starting for the home team on the scoreboard in the home whites, it's going to be the Tipton Lady Cardinals. Number 1, Madison Carvajal. Number 3, Anna Crane. Number 21, Lara Petrie. Number 24, Clara Williams. And number 45, the Diesel herself, Ava Schlotzauer.
The Diesel.
We gave her that nickname in the Final Four last year because when Ava gets rolling, nobody wants to get in her way.
All right, okay. How about that?
Talk about jerseys that you don't have to worry about getting confused. Tipton in the white with the red numbers, in trim, and Owensboro Catholic in the green uniforms with the gold trim. Kind of reminds me a little bit like a Notre Dame look.
I'm a big fan of their uniforms, actually. And we got the Cardinals and the Aces under the 8 ball. That sounds good, doesn't it?
It really does.
Just sounds good.
Man, this is going to be fun. I'm ready to watch a battle here as it's going to be jumping Ava Schlotzauer, who is going to be jumping against Sophia Newby. Newby controls it. It's tipped back, and Owensboro Catholic going to get the first look. Firing ahead, just got lost behind the defense. First bucket of the game goes to Layla Martin.
Just lost her there. That's not very Tipton-like.
That is not. Clara Williams going to run the point. She's being guarded closely by Muncie. Williams gives it to Carvajal. She's pressured, loses it, gets it back. Turns the corner, a lane for Maddie. Maddie all the way to the rack, layup up and in.
Yeah, Maddie is fully healthy. I'll tell you that much.
A healthy Carvajal is a scary sight. That girl came to Tipton averaging, I believe it was 7 steals a game as a freshman.
And the beginning.
Oh, what a beautiful feed on the back cut. High post to the low block on the back cut for Claudia Muncie. She's got she's got the bucket 4.
That was pretty. And you know Tipton's going to run man defense, right? They never really do anything else, and that time the rub got a girl open.
Corner 3 won't go for Petrie, and a strong rebound hauled in by Newby. Oh, it's nearly stealed. It's tipped by Petrie, but controlled by Owensboro Catholic. In the half-court set, Martin to the top of the key. Running the point's going to be Manahan. She's going to back it up as she's got Crane on her. Like you said, straight man defense from the Lady Cards. Owensboro Catholic on the outside, goes back to the top of the key to Martin. Muncie, oh, good cut, fires it down, shot too strong. Schlotzhauer the board, and she is fouled. I think they're going to get Katie Hagan, the 5'10 junior, for the foul.
Just early, a lot of free-flowing offenses from both these teams, and the comparisons, they just continue to come. I don't see really a difference, except for, we'll say, I think that Owensboro Catholic looks a little stronger, maybe.
Yeah, these are some athletic, stout girls. Yeah. Carvajal to Crane. Petrie around the top of the key. Williams, she'll drive long strides. I say athletic. Clara is athletic as anybody, but the shot won't go. Owensboro Catholic with the board, and they want to push. How about the speed of Manahan? And great court vision as she finds on the weak side Sophia Newby. It's a 6-2 Aces lead over the Cardinals. 2 minutes into the first quarter of action.
3 buckets and 3 different Aces have gotten into the scoring action, Colton.
Carvajal going to use the Schlotzhauer screen. Maddie sizes up, crossover. Long strides to the basket, just flips it up, and it goes off the side of the backboard. They're going to say it was tipped.
I thought it was. Wasn't quite sure.
One thing that I always like to watch is the Tipton bench.
Yeah.
The coaches, not a lot of chatter or movement right now. It's kind of like they're trying to decide what they want to do here.
I think they like to weigh out the game, just let the players throw a few early blows like heavyweight fighters, right?
It's lobbed into Schlotzhauer. She attacks, spins on the block, dishes to Williams. Corner 3 for Clara. Too strong off the iron. Rebound tipped. Last touch by Petrie.
Hey,
back to the Aces.
Got to give full credit to Sophie Newby there on the closeout. Yeah. She's very long and lengthy and was able to affect Clara Williams' shot. Williams actually shot that higher arcing than normally probably would have.
Owensboro back on offense. Martin on the attack, gives it back up to the point. That's Manahan. It's tipped, it's stolen, but then regained by Owensboro Catholic. Clara just grabs on and was tied up with Layla Martin. Jump ball, possession arrow favors the Lady Cards.
The ability for these Lady Cardinals to enter roles and become comfortable as they grow is just insane. Like Lara Petrie looks like a completely different ball player than last year.
Oh, and it's a steal. Running the floor, Katie Hagan tips it. She's got it and gives it up to Martin. The left side worked into the corner, thought about the shot, instead driving baseline in the midst of a trap. It's thrown back to the top of the key. Owensboro Catholic very patient, setting up a wing 3 high archer off the front iron, won't go. Offensive board kept alive, Manahan. She's going to pull it back out. She's got Crane on her. Manahan drives, floats it up with the left hand.
Nice take. Well, typically you're trying to force the ball handler's left side right there, but I believe that Manahan is a lefty, so I think that threw Tipton for a loop.
What a find. Carvajal to Petrie. Shot won't go. Schlotzhauer the board. She puts it up and in. Ava cleaning the glass, draws Tipton back within 4. It's an 8-4 Owensboro Catholic lead. Man, I'm impressed with the Aces early. They look good.
No, I totally agree with you.
Screen set by Hagan. Manahan steps back, gives it up. They go to Hagan on the block. It's dished out. Corner 3 dialed up and splashed home.
Didn't even have to dribble off of the initial action right there. 3 passes. They were quick and crisp in a corner 3.
Claudia Muncie now racing the floor is Carvajal through the contact. Shot won't go. Rebound hauled in by Hagan. Pass ahead in the short corner. Mid-range jumper pulled up. It's long. Schlotzhauer the board. Ava going to lead the fast break. Ahead to Williams, outrunning everybody. Right hand off the glass and good for Clara.
Now Tipton will take their timeout.
This checks. Culpepper does this often. When they get a little momentum, he wants to calm them down to get a stop on defense. So Tipton going to take the timeout. It's just a 30. We'll hold it here.
It's even more so, right, that he doesn't want to take a timeout during a negative. It's like that Oreo method of coaching almost. Like you want the outside cookie parts to be really good and then the inside to be the bad. So instead of calling the timeout off the bad, then talking about the bad, and then going out there and telling them to do good. He says, hey, good job, way to do that good thing. This is what we need to focus on. All right, now let's go out there and do good. And I think it works really well.
Man, I've been really impressed early. Owensboro Catholic, it's the teamwork there. You know they have individual weapons, but it just seems like, first off, Manahan is seeing the entire floor and trying to facilitate to whomever.
They've already had 4 girls score.
Yeah.
Like, that's impressive to me.
I mean, Muncie, the only one with multiple field goals in this one. But, like, I'm very impressed. I understand why they have the resume that they do. 11-6. It's a 5-point lead halfway through the first quarter for Owensboro Catholic. The Aces with the ball. 2 high screens set. Manahan step back 3 off the screens. It draws front iron. Rebound controlled by Schlotthauer. Beautiful pass ahead to Crane. Oh, good contest by Owensboro Catholic. Williams with a near steal, but it's hauled in and controlled by Martin. Off to the races, Owensboro Catholic. That's just a tough bucket for Katie Hagan.
That's good defense from Ava, though. There's no need to burn a foul right there early in this game to try to stop that. Hands up, and she made a nice shot.
First appearance in this game for Dick as she feeds to the corner. Oh, Schlotthauer, the board just lost her footing, and it's picked up by Carvajal. Won't go. And a foul going to be called on the rebound attempt. That's going to go on Ava. Ava came down, they were all tangled up and ate the floor pretty good, but it's good to see her up.
That might be on me because I said she didn't pick up the foul on the other end early, and then she picks it up on this end, but that's okay.
So a 7-point lead for the Aces. They have the ball. Straight man from Tipton as always. It's Riley out on the wing, goes to Martin. Martin drops it off to Muncie. She'll pull the trigger. Ooh. She'll get it.
Dang.
Man.
Second 3 of the game for her, already 8 points quick.
How often do I say this? Tipton down by 10 with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Especially not in their own gym.
Ava collects it, drives, splits the defender, shot too strong. Her putback too strong, gets another miss. And a foul going to be called on the floor. I will say this, the Lady Cards have had a few point-blank looks roll off the iron. You got to wonder if somehow there's a little pressure, maybe? No. I don't know that they feel that anymore.
I don't know. I mean, this is a new squad, right? Obviously, you lose Charlie Bailey, who was your leading scorer last year. Not that they don't still have a ton of weapons, but trying to figure out their way early in the season, playing a tough opponent.
It's out to Crane, to Anna Dick. She works it over to Williams. Williams fouled on the drive. They were looking for a corner 3 from Carvajal, but a foul on Clara called against the defender working against Clara first.
You know, most teams also, when they schedule their home opener, it's usually a pretty easy game, getting to the flow of things. Tipton doesn't know what an easy game is, so.
Dick thought about the 3. Instead, she'll go back to Crane in the corner. Anna uses the screen. Schlotthauer uses the screen by Crane. Spin move on the block. Ava left hand up and in. Pretty footwork from the Diesel. 16-8. It's an 8-point lead for the Aces. 2:25 to play in the first quarter of action. Oh, it's tipped and it's stolen by Anna Dick. And a transition foul.
And Tipton's shooting for another 2 minutes and 19 seconds now.
That's going to go against Katie Hagan.
Second foul for her as well.
That is big. She is an impact player, and she's going to have to go to the bench now. Tipton down by 8 with 2:19 to go in the first. See if they can close this gap. The freshman, Anna Dick. I mean, true blue freshman out here.
Playing her first home game, so there's probably a little nerves there.
Yeah, what a way to start things off. We're going to give you Owensboro Catholic out of Kentucky. Oh, to the block. Schlotthauer knocked off the ball. Play on. She took it away from the other girl. I kind of wish they'd have let that one go because she got fouled on the entry. But, I mean, they're not calling it either way. It's right down the middle. But Ava just stayed with it. I don't think contact scares her.
Don't think so either.
2 minutes to go. Owensboro Catholic with the lead and the ball.
It's been fascinating watching Ava kind of grow.
3 stepping into it, coming off the iron. Anna Dick has the board after the Owensboro miss. Dick just racing up the floor. Skips it to Carvajal in the corner. Maddie crossover, drive, splits the defense, and the left hand just too strong. Anna heads up play to tip it out as Schlotthauer is able to recover. Ava, crossover, looking to drive, fires to Williams. Williams, a shot fake, goes baseline, spin move, inside, dishes it back out. Maddie, 3, top of the key. Too strong off the iron, offensive rebound. Schlotthauer goes right through the defense and forces it up. She'll go to the free throw line.
What's the sponsor on that free throw line again?
We don't have one for this game.
Okay, I was going to say because it should just be the Ava Schlotthauer free throw line.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she trademarked that as a freshman.
Yeah, there we go. That's why we couldn't sell one because she owns it.
And then she misses it. Ryan, you have a skill
I'm just
tonight.
talking about because she's there all the time.
Well,
I didn't ever say she was good at shooting free throws. I just said she likes to go to the free throw line.
She's very good at shooting free throws. As Kaylee Kohler checks into the game. Little extra height for Tipton now. They list her at 5'9". I think she's closer to 5'10" or 11 at this point. She's grown quite a bit. Second free throw for Ava. Rattles out, so a rare 0 of 2.
That's going that way.
Ooh. What?
Yeah, that should have went to Tipton.
Owensboro Catholic dribbled it out of bounds with no Cardinals around. Okay. I don't get that one, but.
Crowd's into it.
Yep, you'll have that. Owensboro Catholic with the ball up by 8, 1:15 to play in the first. A little weave game. It's picked up by Williams. She wants to run. Hip check, play on. Clara going to step back in the three-point line, goes inside to Ava. Spin move on the block, and nearly an and one opportunity, but comes off the iron. I will say this, Tipton kind of caught an early right hand to the jaw from Owensboro Catholic. They seem to have settled it down a little bit.
Right. Well, that's what I was talking about. Like I feel like Coach Culpepper really likes to sit back and just watch the two teams kind of throw the punches, like we said. It's just so happens that instead of feeling each other out, Owensboro Catholic decided to go out with a really, really heavy right hook.
I got to tell you, I'm shocked. Seeing Ava start 0 from 3 is a rarity.
Yeah.
0 for 4 is an anomaly.
She's always at the free throw line.
Lead stays at 8. Nice drive. Ball's lost, but picked back up. Controlled by Martin. Little floater from the right side. Won't go. Schlotthauer the board. Wants to lead the fast break. 50 seconds to go. Ahead to Williams. Williams up off the glass and in. I mean, Clara Williams is one of the single most athletic players you will ever see on a girls' basketball court.
Very nice finish. Going to Lincoln University, I saw that, committed to play basketball there, and she's going to need to make shots like that to play the Division II level.
They're getting a good one.
They are.
I don't think you're going to outwork Williams.
No.
It's a 6-point game now. Manahan. A little handoff, working it around the outside are the Aces. Oh, a nice hesitation move. Manahan inside, drops it off. 3, top of the key, knocked down.
Yeah.
Manahan set all that up for Layla Martin, who made it happen.
Credit that to Manahan, being able to get in, get a paint touch on her own, and then a 3.
Carvajal trying to get the shot off. It's blocked. Kohler trying to keep it alive, gives it to Williams. Shot before the buzzer, nearly banked in. So we've played one. Owensboro Catholic leads the Tipton Lady Cardinals 19-10. After 1 quarter of play, 2nd quarter of action's coming up. You're watching the Midwest Elite Showcase at MoSportsZone.com.
The Tipton Latham Bank is a locally owned and operated full-service independent community bank serving the area since 1906. The Tipton Latham Bank N.A. is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC. The Tipton Latham Bank is a proud supporter of local high school athletics. Stop by the Tipton or Latham branch or visit TiptonLathamBank.com.
Cliff House Buildings offers a diverse range of high-quality products designed to meet the needs of builders, DIY enthusiasts, and homeowners alike. At Cliff House Buildings, you'll find storage buildings, portable restrooms, toolboxes, utility cabinets, gates, construction items, including mini excavators, skid steer attachments, and more. Financing is available, so stop by Cliff House Buildings on the north end of Laurie next to the Dollar General or check out their website, cliffhousebuildings.com. Cliff House Buildings. Call 1-800-474-7182.
And we're back getting ready for 2nd quarter action in this one. As we're also getting smack talk by Britt at the moment. But
are we really?
Yeah, we always are. It's a 9-point lead for Owensboro Catholic. The Aces, I mean, exceptional. I've been very impressed with how they played. Tipton ladies, I feel odd saying this, a little rust being shown here at home.
No,
They've seen some
I agree.
hang up on the iron and some uncharacteristic misses.
Don't typically see them trailing at this point in the game, do you, Colton?
Yeah, this is a different level of competition. Williams has it stripped. A clean steal from Manahan on the rundown. Chased down by Williams. I don't know. Clara didn't like the call. I thought she got there and sent it back, but I think the official saying she may have had a hand on her side when she did it.
My favorite thing is I don't think I've seen Culpepper stand up. I don't think I've seen him stand up off the bench, though. He just sits there.
Coach Culpepper didn't look up. He just gave a look to the official of, did she?
Yeah.
First free throw won't go.
Ball don't lie.
Second free throw, up and good. So it's a 10-point lead for the Aces. Can the Lady Cards find their offense? This defense out of Owensboro Catholic has been phenomenal. Oh, Carvajal, a little hesitation move, goes to Clara. Clara in the mid-range, a lot of contact, and they're going to call a foul. That's going to go on Taylor Manahan. Man, you weren't kidding. Like, these Owensboro Catholic Aces, they hit the weight room.
Yeah, no, you could just tell the first possession. I saw Clara drive in and kind of get stonewalled, and I'm like, wow, you don't see that too often.
Clara, corner 3, got it!
There you go.
That is a big bucket for the Hustler Thief on the outside. If you can get her going early, it can help. And a near steal, Manahan being pressured. She gives it off. Stepping back, it will go back to Manahan. A little two-man game with Martin. Look at the defense from Crane. Pressuring Manahan all the way out at the logo. They fire to the high post, looking for that back cut. Good defense by Kohler. Handoff again, strong to the rack. Tough take and finish, Claudia Muncie.
She's been really good with on the left side of the basket tonight. Already 10 points.
It's a 9-point lead, and Owensboro with the steal. Manahan on the fast break. She is fouled by Petrie and will go to the line for two. And this Owensboro Catholic squad, their defense is smothering.
It is. Similar, right? This is usually what we see Tipton do to teams in the first quarter and a half inside of their own gym.
First free throw touched all the iron and then finally fell for Manahan.
I think they've just overwhelmed Tipton a little bit at their own game, in a sense.
Yeah, second free throw up and good. It's an 11-point lead. A lot of time left.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
I don't think the Lady Cards are necessarily outmatched. I think they're getting outplayed at the moment.
Hey, I will see. Culpepper's moved from sitting on the bench to squatting down now.
Yep, that's one of the phases. Carvajal, nice drive. Was looking for a little scoop pass underneath. It got broken up, but apparently last touched by the Lady Cards.
I think it might have just barely tipped her hands right before it went out of bounds.
Was trying to feed Kaylee Kohler on the low block, but instead goes out of bounds. So ball back to Owensboro Catholic, already playing with an 11-point lead and possession.
Oh, backdoor cut was there, but good defense.
Yeah, they were going high post to Newby. Instead, attacking from the outside. Ball's now loose, tipped and controlled again by the Aces. And a quick trigger corner three. That's nasty.
How? I mean, it just happened to fumble around to her, and she didn't even look at the rim.
Claudia Muncie's now matched the Cardinals scoring. Carvajal goes. Her shot partially blocked, but it's cleaned up by Anna Crane.
It was a pass. It was absolutely a pass
to Anna
Crane.
Okay.
I don't think so, but it looked like it.
You know what? I'm calling it a pass. Oh, just stepping into a three. Manahan. It goes halfway down, and Carvajal heads-up play just tips it around the defender. She'll reset on the fast break. It's a 12-point game. Williams thought about the corner three, gets the defense to bite, drives baseline,
nice
trying
pass.
to feed Crane underneath. Outside, Maddie left open from three. Shot too strong off the iron. Clara tips the rebound out. It's fought for, saved Black Bindley by Crane, but she had a foot on the line.
That's the second time that we've seen Crane cut right into the exact spot she needed to be in, get a tough pass through, and that time she facilitated. Time before got a bucket, just couldn't convert on the three.
So Tipton going to bring Anna Dick and Ava Schlotzhauer back into the game. 27-15 is the Owensboro Catholic lead. 5:45 to go in this second quarter of action. Manahan goes high post. Working the ball around the outside. Owensboro Catholic a little inside out game, trying to set something up at the top of the key. Turning in the corner and attacking. It's stripped by Williams. Quick hands. Clara one-on-one with Manahan on the fast break. She cups it like a football player. Goes full running back, goes to the iron, draws the contact, and will shoot two.
Sure.
Clara Williams on a fast break puts fear in anybody.
You know, I saw a post on, I think it was the Tipton Athletics or whatever, social media, and it was of them playing Powder Puff, and I was thinking about how good she would be on a football field.
Oh, yeah. They said she's the #1 pick every year.
Yeah. Well, and I know that Miege just now approved flag football as a sport, so don't let Tipton know. They can be really good at that.
Both free throws good for Williams. She cuts it back to a 10-point game, 27-17. Clara with 9 in the game, leading the way for the Lady Cards. Manahan trying to answer on the drive. A little floater through traffic. Man, she can play.
Yeah, just navigating right through. Usually she's been fouled pretty much every time she went to the rack. That time finally got a clean shot off.
Anna Dick with the drive, and I think Petrie just pulled her head to drive before the catch was made, and winds up in the front row. So Owensboro Catholic, a 12-point lead and possession. 5 minutes to go in this second quarter. On the attack, Manahan sizes up, drives, dishes it off. A little weave here. Riley gives it up, and they were trying to get it right back to her. A little give-and-go game there with Newby.
That was a really big possession in my mind because you had the bucket, but then they answered right back with one, had a soft turnover. They easily could have scored and started away again, but Tipton forced the turnover.
Little two-man game. William Schlotzhauer spin
Nice
move on the block. That's a Ava Schlotzhauer patented one.
That's where she's so good. Just the 1-2 spin really quick, bigger than a big man.
And it's stolen. Petrie gets it to Schlotzhauer. Ava going to leave the fast break. Diesel's rolling down the tracks all the way to the rack. That's where the diesel comes
Yeah,
from.
no, that's fair.
Once she gets that thing into road gear, just watch
Once
out.
she decides that she's going to go 94 feet with the basketball, there's no one that's going to stop her, even a wide-open teammate under her own basket. She's going and trying to score.
Schlotzauer finally gets a free throw to go.
That's 5 and 6 on the evening. So
wow. She had been 0 of 4 prior to that. So
I believe, wasn't there a game where she set the record for most times, or not set the record, but was in the record books for most times at the free throw line?
Yeah, she's up there in the top 10 all time. I don't remember where.
Just in attempts.
But Ava knocks down the pair, cuts it to 8. Can Tipton put together a little run here with 4:25 remaining in the second quarter? They trail 29-21 to Owensboro Catholic out of Kentucky. Manahan's showing the speed, but Schlotzauer there with good help defense. Lady Cards want to run. Ava trying to go coast to coast, splits the defense, goes through the contact, out of bounds, last touched by the Aces. It'll be Cardinal ball. Man.
I'll give credit to Layla Martin for stepping in front of that and trying to take a charge. I don't think she was quite set, but I don't think she deserved a foul there either.
No, I kind of like that. The official's saying we're going to play on.
Yeah, that's a good call right there.
Usually you just hear people like hating on officials. I'm going to say these officials have been great.
They've been great. I think so. Yeah, I agree.
They are letting the ladies decide it on this court. Inbounds to Ava. Crossover, spin move, dishes it off. Crane to Williams. Williams sees a lane, goes to the basket, and she's fouled. Oh, that's
on the floor.
Really? She was bringing it up for the floater, but
that's fair.
That's going to be team foul number 4, I believe, or is it 3? They already get it in. No, that is just team foul number 3.
Culpepper told Clara to shoot that next time, and she said no, and then he said shoot it.
Williams thought about the shot. She drives, gives it up to Crane in the corner. Schlotzauer with it, back to Anna. Crane will drive baseline, collapses the defense out to Anna Dick. Dick, 3 is long, picked up by Owensboro, but it's picked off again by Williams. Clara just going to try to go to the rack, drops it off. Ava from 3, it's too strong, and the rebound tipped out of bounds. They'll say last touch by the Lady Cardinals.
Ooh. Some nerves, maybe?
I think Ava's just fired up right now.
I think Ava's fired up from the last few possessions. I think Anna Dick is maybe a little nervous in her first home game because I've heard she's one of the best shooters on the team.
I know that I know Ava Schlotzauer is the best three-point shooter on the team, so I wouldn't give her too many looks. Owensboro Catholic trying to add to their lead. 3 straight on won't go. It's tipped by Williams, saved back blindly, but picked up by Owensboro Catholic. Manahan, runner on the left side off the front iron. Schlotzauer and Williams fight each other for it. Ava wins that battle. She wants to go the length of the floor. Head of steam, got it!
Wow. Bigs aren't supposed to run the floor like that.
She don't care. Nobody tell her.
No.
That's your center leading the fast break. It's back to a 6-point game. Manahan inside, steps around the defense. Maybe an extra step, but a bucket nonetheless. Pushes the lead back to 8 with 3 minutes to play in the first half.
Double-digit scoring for Schlotzauer now.
Williams to Crane. Crane on the drive, and she went to drive, and Petrie thought she was supposed to cut. Tipton going to get Carvajal back in this game. She'll come in for Petrie. So on the floor for the Lady Cards right now, it is Anna Dick, Ava Schlotzauer, Anna Crane, Maddie Carvajal, and Clara Williams as a timeout called on the court. Who took it?
Owensboro Catholic took a 30.
Man, it's one of those, you see the signs of life. Tipton, like you said, I think they got rocked in that first few minutes. But you get...
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was getting ready to make the point. I looked up a picture of this gym that they were talking about that they play in. First off, it's awesome. I wish that people could see it. But it's got...
Yeah, can you make that full screen and show the camera?
Yeah, it's got end zone seating on it.
That is incredible.
Yeah, and so they've got end zone seating, right, which is a very hard place to shoot at. So my initial thought was that they came out shooting so well because they've got the wall right behind as a backdrop. So much easier to shoot with the wall. But then right as I was getting ready to make that point, they cooled off, and that's also why Tipton's kind of back in this game, is because Owensboro Catholic came out shooting lights out to start this game, and now some of those contested looks aren't going in, which I think is good news for the Lady Cards.
I think a big thing for me is Clara Williams and Ava Schlotzauer really found their footing offensively. And if you can get that two-headed monster going, I think others are going to follow suit. Because you can only keep Maddie Carvajal quiet for so long before she finds her way also. And Schlotzauer's got the steal. Ava going to lead the fast break. Left hand off the glass and scores. The Schlotzauer show's got him right back in this game. It's a 6.1. Ava, though. Yeah, well, that was going to happen.
Hey, that's only number 2.
She stopped the fast break, though.
She did. They say you have to stop the ball handler outside of the three-point line. She thought they were playing football.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Ava, you don't want a flag football team. Schlotzauer's just going through you. 31-25. We're back to a 6-point game. 2:30 to go in the first half. It's the Midwest Elite Showcase. Owensboro Catholic out of Kentucky. Deep 3. Won't go. Williams another board. They try to double her. She turns and burns. Blows past 3 of them. Drops it off for Crane. Kind of poor spacing there. Carvajal shot fake. Defender bites. She goes to the basket and scores. What did I just say? You're only going to keep Maddie quiet for so long.
Carvajal didn't even have to actually use her arms for a shot fake there. Just jabbed like she was setting her feet. Defender got in the air and went for an easy layup.
Oh, Manahan trying to take over. Good defense, though. Winds up at the hands of Anna Dick. Behind the back, breaking the press. Oh, Dick in a double team needs some help, and Ava gets the flyby. Ava spins, splits the defense, send her back to the line.
This has been a phenomenal run for not only Ava Schlotzauer individually, but just the entire Cardinals team. Like, you could give so much credit right there to the freshman Anna Dick, who has maybe looked a little overwhelmed early. Right there, she didn't at all. No, completely comfortable.
When she went behind the back to break that was – and now you notice Ava's free throw's not touching the iron.
Well, and then – right, you put yourself in a double team, easily to just throw that one away or give it up. No, she didn't do that. Found Ava, who then gets to the rack and gets fouled.
Second one off the front iron, so Ava splits the pair. It's a 3-point game, 31-28. The Aces from Owensboro Catholic out of Kentucky lead by 3, a minute and a half till the halftime. This has been fun.
It has been. Very good game.
Oh, a set here for Owensboro. They're going to run to Anna Dick picks it off. The freshman with the steal. Spin move, left hand won't go, but it's an offensive board by Petrie. Schlotzauer, mid-range, jumper up and good. How about the steal and spin, though, by the freshman?
Yeah, and then right now, Clara Williams just poking that ball away, saying, hey, I'm here.
They fly at you in waves now.
Yeah, they do. And this is where the similarities are. That's what Owensboro Catholic did at the beginning of the game. Now Tipton's getting to go on their run, doing the same exact thing.
1-point game, Manahan trying to answer. She has been phenomenal in this game. On the attack now, Martin. Now back to Manahan. She squares up. Oh, yeah. But Crane's defense has been excellent as well. A little bit of spacing issues there. Muncie winds up with it. Goes back to Manahan. 54 seconds to play. Screen set. Runs right into Crane. It's picked up. Carvajal fast break by herself. Right hand off the glass. Lady Cards have come back to take the lead 32-31.
How about that? Haven't led the entire game. Take it with, we're 15 minutes and 20 seconds in.
Nothing surprises me anymore. And look at the pressure Carvajal applying all the way out at half court. Trying to drive baselines, Manahan. Crane says no. Thrown to the block. Schlotzauer there defensively. Muncie spin move partially blocked by Schlotzauer. Williams has the board. Clara rockets it ahead. One-handed snag, Carvajal. And a Dick with the lay-in. Odell Beckham Carvajal with the catch.
Yeah, they're on their feet here. This is fired up the crowd.
What a series. 34-31, Tipton by 3. I can't get over that Carvajal catch.
Was insane.
Oh, a nice feed underneath, but the shot won't go. 1 second left. Dick, man. Oh, my.
She can handle the ball.
Anna Dick didn't get a shot off, but you saw that right hand as the defender came behind the back, under the knees, making sure no one would get it. I'll say this now. She's a freshman. Anna Dick has handles.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Whew. Tipton woke up.
Oh, my. We got a lot to talk about at this halftime show. It's a 3-point lead for the Lady Cards after trailing by double digits in the first half. They lead Owensboro Catholic 34-31. You're watching the Midwest Elite Showcase here on MoSportsZone.com and at KS95 Sports.
Almost everyone in the Lake area believes the winter sales myth that sales drop off drastically for the colder months.
Not Mythbuster Patty McNally with RE/MAX Lake of the Ozarks. Call or email her to find out the surprisingly high percentage of sales from November through February for the past 4 winters.
Wow, her QR code took me to some great listings.
Reach out to Patty for that amazing percentage, whether selling or buying or just curious. Call 573-434-2000 or Patty McNally at remax.net. She's a proud supporter of girls basketball everywhere.
Find it, try it, paint it, love it. 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 Find it, try it, paint it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Are you ready? Skydive Lake of the Ozarks Ozarks wants everyone to experience the thrill of a lifetime. They've got 30 years jump experience with a commercial pilot and 2 Cessnas ready to fly and let you experience the lake like you've never seen it at 10,500 feet. Look them up online at Skydive Lake of the Ozarks or call 573-745-7032. There's only one way to get high, and that's with Skydive Lake of the Ozarks.
If you're trying to sell a classic car, you already know the drill. Tire kickers, no-shows, Facebook Marketplace, is this item still available? And then you're ghosted. At theraceshop.com, they take all that off your plate. Get your car in front of real buyers. The consignment process starts at 10%, and they handle every bit of the hassle so you don't have to. Real buyers, real exposure, no strangers at your house. With financing and layaway, more buyers can step up, which means your car has a better shot at selling fast. Visit their website, theraceshop.com, to view current listings and learn more.
We are back at our halftime show. What a first half we saw, Ryan.
Absolutely.
It was punch, counter punch, throw another, neither team blinking an eye. I was kind of blown away with both these squads.
Me too. And I think it was the early run from Owensboro Catholic. Like we mentioned, they were up by as many as 7 in that first quarter, and it felt like, maybe Tipton had finally met their match inside this gym, but it was only a matter of time before someone woke up, right? And it was the Lady Cardinals, and really started with that effort from Ava Schlotzhauer. She has 15 points, but I think it was 3 or 4 steals right there that really just, brought fire into this gym. At the end, it was a little bit of everyone. The team basketball, I know Clara Williams got involved. You had the freshman Anna Dick, who got a bucket, but also handled the ball amazing, and the crowd just exploded, right? Finally locked in.
And I got to say this, the scoring may not be there for her, but Anna Crane is playing some amazing on-ball defense right now. They've been throwing her at Manahan, who has been incredibly impressive as well. Manahan is eerily similar to a Clara Williams-esque player in my book, and I've been so impressed with her handles, not to mention they've been trying to run a lot through Claudia Muncie. Man, she pulled that 1-3 that was basically from Owensboro. Yeah. I mean, it was amazing, but the Cardinals kind of showed something again right now, where for me it was, I think Clara Williams in my book kind of got things started because she got a couple tough buckets and made some big boards. That got Ava rolling, and once Ava got rolling, then we saw Maddie Carvajal get a little fire going. But the handles from the freshmen, sometimes you see those little glimpses that make you think this player is going to be special.
Yeah.
You can't teach handles like that at the age of freshman.
And not doing it in traffic, and whenever the gym is this loud, right? Yeah. I don't know. I've never been to a Tipton middle school game. I would imagine they probably don't get this loud, right? That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
So I just really impressed out of her. But I also got to say on the other end, Claudia Muncie, she can shoot the lights out, and so I would say to venture with that, even if Tipton comes out, continues on their run, gets a large lead or a sizable lead, you couldn't put them out of the game just because of how well she can shoot.
And I'll add to that, Katie Hagan, the 5'10 junior, got herself in some foul trouble. She's going to be back in this second half. Hagan is going to have something to say about this, but this team is incredibly impressive, and I look through this roster, there's not a senior in this lineup for Owensboro Catholic.
No. I think that you can just tell they play hard, and I was kind of eyeing Michael Robertson because just like you do with Coach Culpepper, right? You don't win 300 games in your first 400 games on accident, right? No. It happens for a reason. And you can tell that the girls really respond well to him.
Yeah.
And he's a tough coacher. I would not even compare him and Culpepper because Culpepper will, he'll get after him, but he sits over there on the bench and observes and then gets into it when he needs to. Coach Robertson was active that entire game. You wouldn't have even realized that it was the same person that put the headset on 5 minutes before the game.
Like I said, he was so cool to talk to. You could tell he was a coach just in the way he spoke. Not to mention, I think it's a rule if you coach basketball, you have to chew gum at the same time. I don't know why that happens, but
they're already back out of the halftime locker room.
Well, they know what they're doing. This is an accomplished team that is, once again, they haven't lost a district championship since 2021. Prior to that, they didn't lose a district championship. I'm sorry, they lost one in the 8 years before that. They're playing in the Thunderdome essentially across the road.
No joke. My goodness.
I've got a lot of respect for this Owensboro Catholic squad. These girls, they're strong, they play hard, and they're smart. They're constantly using back cuts. They'll set double screens high, but I'm really waiting to see what does Katie Hagan do out of this halftime stint. She's been on the bench for a little bit. Claudia Muncie's the one that I think you got to be afraid of. She's got range. You don't shoot like that unless you know you can hit.
Yeah, right.
And Muncie, you feel like she's one that if she sees one more go down, she might drain 3 of them right after.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you can already see her out here on the floor right now. you don't see a lot of players come out here, and they're just letting her do her shooting routine right there on the inside, right? Typically, it's pretty much chaos when you get back from a halftime.
Yeah, the lefty out there. I mean, that's a rarity as well. And I think it's an undersold factor when you're dealing with a lefty.
They actually have 2 lefties, by the way. Or is that 3? I know for sure I saw 2. So 2, yes. It's Taylor
Manahan?
Manahan
is also lefty. You got a point. I don't think people fully understand. You have to defend
completely
lefties.
Differently.
Yeah, completely different. You have to take away. I mean, it's what hand are you taking away? Which, mind you, these girls at this level take away whatever hand you want. They'll probably get you with the other.
Yeah, that's true.
This has been a fun and competitive first half. And once again, a big shout out to all of our sponsors that made this possible. If you haven't tried it yet, I don't care if you're listening right now.
Is that a sugar-free one?
I got one of the sugar-free ones.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a little late.
Okay.
We'll go through them all tomorrow. But if you're listening in Kentucky, if you're watching in Missouri, if you're wherever you may be, I got my Coltrane with me. Try one. You can get it at Eagle Stop. You can get it at a lot of different gas stations and locations. If not, check them out online. They're made right down the road here from Tipton.
Syracuse, right?
Yep, Syracuse, Missouri.
Not New York.
No, not New York. Mr. Logan Bill's been fantastic. Got a setup. I was told there's 25 more cases waiting for us. So
there is not I promise you, I actually would put my life on the line saying that there is not another women's or girls basketball tournament in the country where you can just go get an energy drink for free out of a case.
Yeah, they're set up right there in the lobby. We're not talking you got to go buy one. You're talking you walk through. They are on ice in the case. Yeah, this is fantastic. And what a job that Steve Carvajal, assistant coach for these Tipton ladies and the athletic director here at Tipton, has done bringing in top-of-the-line programs like Owensboro Catholic, like the Bishop Mieges we saw, the Glenpools that we saw earlier. Of course, this other school I keep hearing about, Incarnate something. Oh, yeah, Incarnate Word. Incarnate Word, 140 wins as Class 6 out of St. Louis. It's a national record.
And also went out and got Staley as well. Staley's also a really good program right there. And I think those two teams are going against each other at some point, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I know they're playing Har-Ber at some point, aren't they?
Yes, they're playing Har-Ber tomorrow night.
That'll be a dogfight.
Again, tomorrow, I mean, goodness, if you like basketball, tomorrow starting at noon, running till 9:15. And then, hey, right back again on Saturday. We're probably not going to end till, midnight, you say, on Friday?
Yeah, I'd be shocked.
And then Saturday, we're right back at it at 9:30 a.m.
Ryan, can I say the controversial thing? I want to say the controversial thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to say the controversial thing. Somebody stopped me earlier, and I said something about this, and they said, and I quote, I don't like girls basketball. I'm here to tell you, these girls play better than most of the guys that we watch. It's incredible. The effort, the skill, the ability. I hear that often, and I'm like, you want to see some legit top-of-the-line talent? I heard that, and then people fell in love with Caitlin Clark. Well, her old high school's here, by the way.
Yeah, they are.
I'm just saying, great basketball, great athletes. We're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll be back with the third quarter. You're watching the Midwest Elite Showcase here at MoSportsZone.com.
Since 1991, Capital Monuments and the Atterbury family has served and supported the Mid-Missouri area. They've been offering generations of memorial experience by designing and creating the highest quality monuments. At Capital Monuments, they specialize in creating personalized and lasting tributes, from pre-need and at-need family memorials to military and community tributes. Come in and talk with one of their monument design specialists. They're located west of Jefferson City in Apache Flats, or visit capitalmonuments.com for photo samples. Capital Monuments, the tribute that lasts forever.
In case I don't say it enough, I love being in Tipton. The people
I do too.
here, so hospitable.
Who took our box of...
Where did it go?
Someone, I seen someone come down here and take it earlier.
I want to know who took it.
I think it was Jacob.
The box of cheese?
Yes.
It's up here with Britt.
Okay, Britt's guy. I should have known it would be Britt. That's our buddy Tom. Tom took care of us at the football game. He brought us hot chocolate, deer sausage, and all this. And then he brought more over tonight with these candied pretzels that were really good.
Yeah, they were so good. It's probably a good thing that they took them away, but still.
By the way, I'd like to once again contend the award for the most unnecessary person here tonight. Love her to death, great basketball player, one of the best I've ever covered, if not the best. Myra Class over there working the shot clock. How many times have we had a shot clock violation, Ryan?
0. If you think about it, we've actually had more stoppages because she messed up than we did because the players didn't shoot before the shot clock.
That is accurate. By the way, Britt asked if we're talking smack. Always talking smack on Britt. Appreciate her, though. She's up there running the camera. We couldn't do it without her. Owensboro Catholic with the first possession, trailing by 3. Going to work around the outside, going to the basket to our right. Manahan on the right wing. It's a feed down to the low block. Little overzealous by Petrie. They're going to get her for the foul as she was closing out on Layla Martin.
She had 5 of them to use. It was about time. Got one of them right.
Layla Martin moves so well without the basketball.
I agree. And this entire Owensboro Catholic team really does.
Newbie with the screen, trying to free up Martin. Martin will come back and get it out the volleyball line. Goes to Manahan. Sick crossover, but she kind of broke her own ankle. Near steal, it's knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by Petrie.
It's the right call there.
You look at the expressions even. These the girls act the same.
Yeah, it's crazy,
They're
isn't
all
it?
stone cold killers. Manahan, top of the key, little hesitation. Step back, she has handles. Skips it over on the left side, looking to attack Hagen. Gives it up, corner three, launched and splashed home. Big bucket there from Sophia Newby.
One of the top sophomores in not only Kentucky, but in the country.
Tied up at 34 apiece now here in the third quarter. Carvajal fakes the screen, splits the defense, floater off the glass and in.
She saw a few go through the basket at the end of the second quarter there, and you could kind of tell she's starting to feel herself.
She had Ava flare up, and the defense have to respect Ava on that pick and roll so much. You give Maddie any daylight, she's going to attack. Tipton by 2, 36-34. Manahan using the space. Gets it over to Martin, back to Manahan, who's out on the Cardinal logo. Coach Culpepper not far from it, hollering at his girls. Coming off a screen is Martin. Squaring up with Petrie. Martin looking for a cutter, will go to Hagen. Thought about the three, instead gives it up. Quick trigger threes launched off the board, won't go. Schlotzhauer the board. Ava, why not? We're going point Ava. She nearly loses this. Keeps it alive, gives it to Clara. Clara attacks, shot fake, steps around the defense, just wouldn't go. Rebound pulled in by Newby. Manahan wasting no time getting down the floor, setting up a three on the wing, splashed home by Hagen. Owensboro Catholic regains the lead by 1.
You said it, Hagen had to be on the bench for a while. Foul trouble.
Drives baseline, trying to feed it to Ava. It's knocked loose to Petrie. Now on the floor, picked up by Hagen. Out to the races. Owensboro Catholic get the layup up and in. That
15th point for Muncie.
Claudia Muncie, she can score in bunches. It's a 3-point lead for the Aces. Petrie in the corner, goes to Williams. And just an errant pass. Defense was waiting on it. Manahan stopped and popped three off the iron. Kind of surprised at that.
Yeah. Hands on the hip for Coach over there.
Carvajal racing forward, drops it to Williams. Williams head and shoulder fake, gets inside. Maddie, she's got space. She's got a shot. She's got three.
I think the entire gym knew that shot was going in the moment they saw Carvajal all alone. 11 points now, into double digits.
There is a three-headed monster that may leave this gym when they're all said and done with over 6,000 points combined, and you're letting them get a little warmed up here. And the ball goes off the knee of Manahan, but they're going to say it was a shove by Crane. I tell you what, Anna and Manahan have been going at it all night.
Absolutely. You know what this Owensboro Catholic team reminds me of? It reminds me of when Ava was a sophomore, right? And that Tipton team. Because you look at number 22 as, what did they call her there, a timeout? And you look at Sophia Newby, right, who is Ava Schlotzhauer's matchup tonight. Mm-hmm. She's one of the best sophomores in her state. I would venture to say Schlotzhauer was in the same part, but she's not the main scorer yet because she's just a sophomore. And just every single position, not a lot of seniors, heavy junior class. The similarities are just there.
Oh, absolutely. I should have known when this game started what to expect from a player like Taylor Manahan. When you see the knee guards pulled all the way up, usually on a good squad, it's like, oh, that girl is about to get after it tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, Clara Williams tried wearing football pads for the first season.
They didn't let her.
Yeah, they told her it was illegal. She had to just wear normal
uniforms. Hey, I just want you to look at look at the program in Owensboro Catholic's many uniform options right there, which some of them are Jordan brand. They are very cool. The green and the red, the white with the neon yellow, another white and green combo, then this green and yellow combo. They've got some nice ones.
They really do. Well, when you're that kind of program and that kind of organization, you play in the Thunderdome every night, you're going to have those kind of opportunities.
I'd say you win that many games, you earn the new uniforms.
Yeah, that's fair. So Owensboro Catholic with the ball. We're tied at 39 apiece, 5:16 to play in the third. Final game tonight, but we've got 8 on the slate tomorrow. Oh, nice Manahan take. Just steps through the defense, tosses it up and in. That was a pretty take.
Beautiful. And bringing that ball up to her head, not bringing it down through the paint and letting the Tipton Cardinals swipe at it. We've seen zone out of Owensboro Catholic. It's actually worked pretty well.
Skip past Petrie. She drives baseline. Needs help out of the double team. Was trying to throw to Clara, but it's going to go into the backcourt, being over and back.
Yeah, that's where it's worked pretty well, is when they hit the baseline, because Tipton likes to drive baseline quite a bit, then kick back to the middle and maybe even get a kick out for a three. They've been able to take away that baseline, dropping back in the zone.
It's been a game of runs in this one, and right now Owensboro Catholic on a run that's got them a 2-point lead, 41-39 with the ball. They come off a couple screens on the side. It's Martin with it. Top of the key, working it around to Manahan. Looking for Martin on the low block. They get it to her. Knocked off ball. She has to reset and go back to the corner, working against Petrie. Picks up her dribble, in trouble, needs help. Manahan able to run a little route there and get free. Splits the defense, works it over. Muncie, 3. It goes off the iron, no good. Petrie the board. Carvajal with a nice closeout there to contest Muncie. Back the other way, Schlotzauer. She'll get ahead of steam, go to the rack and finish. Ava with 17 in the game.
Tied at 41.
We said mirror images of each other. We weren't joking.
They've been neck and neck.
Muncie using a double screen, a little pick and roll action inside. There was a lot of steps there, and apparently too many.
I mean, well, there were literally 4 Tipton Lady Cardinals that collapsed on the inside. I don't know what you're supposed to do.
Coach Culpepper's doing defensive slides out here to show Ava what he wants.
That's what I said. He doesn't say much, but when he does, everyone listens.
A 2-3 zone here.
Yeah, that's what they've been dropped back in the past few possessions.
Well, we'll see if the 3-ball becomes a factor.
Well, that's how Carvajal got the 1-3 that she got this half.
Oh, Maddie in trouble, able to get it away to Crane. They go to Schlotzauer, splits the defense, and she's hacked on the shot. As I think it would have been a good contest by Newbie, but she brought that arm down.
Yeah, this is a chance here for Schlotzauer to already near that 20-point mark. She's got 17 right now, so the 2-3 zone's almost necessary.
Well, that is 3 on Newbie. As the free throw's short. Ava not having a good free throw night. Otherwise, she's left, 5 or 6 at the line?
Yeah, it could already be over 20. She is 3 makes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losses, or misses, so 3 for 10.
That's wild. Ava, I mean.
Or 3 for 9 before this one.
Second free throw rattles in.
4 for 10.
Ava, I mean, 9 times out of 10 is going to be the best free throw shooter in the gym.
I agree.
So Tipton back up by 1, 42-41, 3:30 to play. Manahan with a little weave game to Hagen. Back to Manahan.
Ooh,
nice contest, gives it up. A 3 launched from the corner. Contested, doesn't matter. Layla Martin splashes it home.
It's the second 3 Martin's gotten because Manahan had that hesitation move.
Williams splits the defense. They're going to get a reach on Owensboro Catholic. Tipton down by 2 with the ball, 3:11 to go in the third.
That foul was not liked by many, and that's because it's now the 3rd foul on Isabeth Osborne as well. Few of the aces in foul trouble.
Oh, and a steal off the inbounds. Man, Owensboro Catholic doesn't let up on anything. That's a travel. And it will get called as just losing the ball and rolling over. It was Hagen, so it'll go back to the Lady Cards.
I thought that ball was going to hit me.
Nah, this ref's got hands.
It does.
Carvajal.
Not as good hands as Carvajal, though.
That
we
one-handed
didn't talk
snag
about that, yeah.
That one-handed snag was nasty. Dick just going to pull one from downtown, and it won't go, but Carvajal in there mixing it up for the board. Here's the thing. I've seen Anna hit that shot. That's
I was going to say, I absolutely love that she's got the green light on that, though, in her first home game.
You notice Culpepper didn't correct her at all. No. He just walked off like, yeah,
to be fair, I don't think I've ever seen him correct someone for shooting the basketball, right?
You know,
I think that's what he
fair.
likes.
Oh, Dick gets it off the inbound. Her runner off the back iron too strong. Rebound tipped around. Kohler had it for a moment, but it's taken away. Manahan on the run out. Schlotzauer back. Oh, quick hands by Anna Dick to knock it loose. Manahan goes to the corner. They feed the block. Triple team comes. 3 left open, top of the key, and makes them pay. Big bucket, Layla Martin to open up a 5-point lead for the Aces.
3rd 3 of the evening for Martin. Gonna have to figure out an answer to this 2-3 zone.
Carvajal makes space, drives inside, skips it to Schlotzauer. Ava will drive. Double team there, goes back to Dick. Dick going to use the Schlotzauer screen, goes to the left side, trying to do a pick and roll, instead finds Williams. Williams, runner, middle of the lane. Clara likes that shot.
Yeah, and see, just waiting for that bucket so he can finally call the timeout, and Coach Culpepper gets it off. That was where you wanted to attack a zone like that. A 2-3 zone, get to the teeth, hopefully capitalize on it over rotation.
Man, this is just great basketball.
It is.
It's like I know it's odd to say, but it's like a March Madness feel to it almost.
It is. It feels like playoff basketball, and it's fun. You know, it'd be cool if you could have a championship in it somehow, but it's even better because you can bring in more teams when you don't have it. And I think these teams are just happy to be here and playing tough basketball. This is really interesting. They don't even have – it's a player-led timeout for Owensboro Catholic. They didn't even have Coach Robertson in there talking. That was really cool.
Hey, when you got a veteran squad that knows how to win, I mean, we used to see that with the Spurs. Sometimes they call a timeout and it'd be Manu Ginobili or Tony Parker in there telling them what to do. So Owensboro Catholic with a 3-point lead and possession. They lead the Tipton Lady Cardinals 47-44 with 2:10 to go in this third quarter. Martin against Schlotzhauer on the right wing. Flips it to the top of the key, and little confusion as Hagen was trying to whip it to the left side. The problem is her teammate thought she was supposed to back cut.
Yeah.
It wound up in the bench. So Tipton
actually wound up in the hands of Coach Robertson.
Well, you know,
he made a nice catch.
He's still a ball player.
He's ready to shoot.
Carvajal thought about the three. Instead, she'll drive. Gives it to Williams. Williams a three for the tie. Got it.
And now that they've hit a few
shots.
And
a steal. Anna Dick steals the inbounds. Goes to Ava, but it's restolen. It's loose and picked up by Owensboro Catholic.
Now that Tipton's hit a few shots, they might move out of that zone and play man-to-man, and Tipton was eating against their man defense.
Manahan loses it, gives it up. Back to Manahan. She's going to pull one from deep. It draws air. Kohler saves it. Back to Carvajal. Maddie with the head up finds Williams. Tipton wants to run. Tie ball game. Clara out to Ava. Ava decides to drive baseline. Good defense by Owensboro Catholic. Carvajal, space, top of the key. Three won't go. Williams takes the offensive board. Gets it to Maddie. Maddie on the right wing. Going to reset things. Staying in that zone.
It's a good chance. Typically, you don't see Tipton slow down, but this was a smart time to slow it down.
Anna Dick thought about the three. She'll skip it to Williams. Williams, she says, I'll drive inside. Puts it off the glass and banks it in. Clara Williams, a little one-man zone beater, and the Cardinals go up by 2.
16 for Williams.
Manahan, I mean, what a play. Clara just latched onto it on the run from Manahan.
That's unfortunate. She was going to go take that for a layup, too.
Oh, she was dunking it. You seen Clara jump?
Then she just tried to tell the ref it was their ball.
Owensboro Catholic inbounding under their own basket. 47 seconds remaining in this third quarter. It's lobbed in. Three, top of the key, off the front iron, won't go. Williams, another board. Clara head up running the floor. She gets down, drops the defender on accident, gives it to Carvajal. Skip pass to Anna. Dick drives left side. It's poked loose from behind. It'll stay with the Lady Cardinals.
You know, that's one where I'm sure when she turned the corner in 8th grade, that help side defender coming across wasn't quite the size of Katie Hagen, and so that was an easy floater.
Anna doesn't look like a freshman. She does not play like a freshman.
Not at all.
It's lobbed into Clara. 30 seconds remaining. Tipton by 2.
Yep.
Carvajal thought about the three, but a great closeout. Carvajal takes the contact, flips the shot up, but they'll say it was on the floor. Yeah, I really thought there was going to be 3 there, but Hagen got there quick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. We haven't seen the bonus a single time in this game either.
The refs are letting them play. I'm here for it. 25 seconds left, so the shot clock that's been useless will go off. It's inbounded to Schlotzhauer. She forces the shot up, won't go, gets her own miss, forces it back up, still won't go, so she gets another one, resets and gets fouled.
She's a stat pad. Knew her free throw percentage was a little low, too. So
it was like, I'm going to stay here all day if I have to.
That's awesome. Just a force to be reckoned with in there.
I would love to watch Ava and Dane play one-on-one in the parking lot.
Who would win?
I don't want to answer that.
Ava.
Free throw, hangs up on the iron and falls short. I mean, this is so uncharacteristic of Ava.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she'll tell us if she ends up winning and being the player of the game, she'll come over and tell us that they could have won by 10 or 11.
Well, right now, this is a back-and-forth game. It's anybody's ball game, 50-47. Tipton by 3, and it's picked clean by Carvajal. What a steal. Right-hand scoop shot. She kind of had to rush it, and it winds up. Oh, it's restolen by Anna Dick. Into Carvajal. Contact and forces it up on. Oh, wow. She got hip checked, picked it up and laid it in, and instead they call a travel.
Yeah.
Either way, Owensboro Catholic with 3 seconds to try to get a look, trailing by 3.
Don't foul on this contest, and you're just fine.
Manahan launches from half court.
I don't know why, but from our angle, that looked like it was dead
And
on.
the way Manahan has played, everyone thought it had a chance.
Absolutely.
We've played 3 great quarters. It's 50-47. Tipton leads by 3. More action when we get back. You're watching this ball game at MoSportsZone.com and listening at KS95 Sports.
The Tipton Latham Bank is a locally owned and operated full-service independent community bank serving the area since 1906. The Tipton Latham Bank N.A. is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC. The Tipton Latham Bank is a proud supporter of local high school athletics. Stop by the Tipton or Latham branch or visit TiptonLathamBank.com.
Getting ready for fourth quarter action. It's a 3-point Tipton Lady Cardinals lead. It's still anybody's ball game.
Absolutely. Just looking at the scoring breakdown again from last quarter. So in the second quarter, right, or in the first quarter, Owensboro Catholic, 5 players scored, and they scored nearly immediately, and they all spread the wealth. Second quarter, only 2 players scored, Taylor Manahan and Claudia Munson. Back in the third quarter again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players once again scored in that quarter. So I think that's the reason why Owensboro Catholic played a little bit better in that third quarter and why it's a tight game right now.
Well, I still think this is going to come down to who gets
Absolutely.
on the right run at the right time. Tipton going to have the first possession of the fourth quarter, but I tell you what, I know the points aren't there, but Anna Dick has really impressed me. She's got 3 or 4 steals in this game.
She's played really well and only has 2 points to show for it. Like, I kind of feel bad almost.
I think that's her role. She's a facilitator and a great defender. Williams attacks on the left side. Dangerous skip pass. It's controlled by Crane. Inside, Schlotzhauer splits the defense. Left hand. Oh, my. Went halfway down and came out of the iron. And then Ava with the frustration foul afterwards.
That's her third.
Man, that ball did everything but drop. It was great ball movement. So, Owensboro Catholic going to have a chance to draw within 1 or tie here. Manahan working against Crane. Crane has been phenomenal all night, but so has Manahan. Working it around the outside. Strong take. Bobbled it. Had to force it up. Won't go. Schlotzhauer just takes it away.
That was a tough one.
Fires it ahead to Petrie. Lara on the right side. She'll find Carvajal out on the logo. Tipton going to reset and work against this zone. Williams, she just drives in the middle of it, dishes it to Maddie. Maddie head and shoulder fake, skips it over to Crane. Crane fires it back up to Clara. Clara tries to drive, gets poked in the eye, fires it back to Crane. Crane over to Williams. Williams gets inside, loses it, gets it back, fires out to Carvajal. Skip pass to Crane. Crane drives, was trying to feed it back, but great defense played and a steal by Muncie. Now on the run out, Manahan's left hand, and we got a 1-point ball game.
That was really good defense by Owensboro Catholic on that last possession. Nothing was open.
No, they move well in this zone. They're just floating Ava in the middle right now, trying to get the guards to penetrate a little and break them down. Carvajal does so, skips it. Williams left open. She'll drive mid-range, pull up Jay. That's pure.
Yeah, that's a tough shot.
18
points for Williams.
Clara, if Tipton would win this, she's going to have a case to be made for that too.
No, I agree.
On the outside, Muncie, quick trigger, bang! Oh my, Claudia Muncie, speaking of people that are going to have a case to be made for that award.
4th 3-pointer of the evening, and a lefty stroke too. It's
none
beautiful.
of them have been easy either.
No.
We're tied at 52 apiece with 6 minutes to go. Carvajal drives, flips it inside to Ava, patiently makes space, goes at the rack, misses, gets it back, a fight for it, picks it up, and it's just taken away. Good hands by Katie Hagan. Picks it up near half court, needs to find a guard, and does so in Muncie, and Carvajal poked it loose, but they're going to say she got a little wrist in the process, so that'll be a reach-in foul.
I think she said some nice things about that
she
call.
Said,
she really liked it.
She said, good call, sir, good call.
I can't blame her.
Manahan on the point. Once again, we're knotted up at 52 all. This has been everything it was advertised to be and more. Manahan uses the double screen. Schlotzhauer kind of shades up, trying to help out Crane. A little pick-and-roll action. Manahan gives it up to the corner. Muncie now out at the wing, looking to drive. Extra pass, corner 3. Manahan off the iron, won't go. Rebound tipped around, last touched by.
I mean, that was 50-50 probably.
It was. Last touch by Owensboro Catholic, or last touch by the Cardinals, excuse me, so the ball will stay with Owensboro Catholic.
Not a shot clock reset, though, so only 12 seconds on it.
It's lobbed into the top. Martin with it. Carvajal all over her. They go to the outside. Worked around. Muncie, another quick trigger 3. She's got it. This girl is a certified sniper.
21 points.
And it's a 3-point lead now for Owensboro Catholic. Carvajal on the left wing. Top of the key is Crane. Gives it off to Clara. Clara, head and shoulder fake, steps back, whips it over to Maddie. Clara trying to get inside, drops it back off to Carvajal. She goes over to Crane. Back to Maddie, a gamble. That's going to leave some space. Clara, 3 for the tie. Off the iron twice, wouldn't go, and that kind of messed up the rebound time. Ava was soaring for it, but the double bounce threw her off, and then it's kind of a soft foul.
Yeah, I mean, she fell, so you had to call a travel or a foul.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. You know, the thing that is interesting to me is it's early, so there's no panic. Obviously, it's the second game of the season for Tipton, but how many teams this season are going to go zone against the Lady Cardinals? And I think that's where they've struggled the most is in their zone offense tonight. But again, Owensboro Catholic, you got to give credit to them. They've just played really good.
A 3 from Owensboro. Big basket from Katie Hagan. It's now a 6-point game. Tipton needs to go quick. Well, they've still got 4:16 here. Never mind, yeah. They just need to get their offense going. Tipton can get 6 points in about 30 seconds when they need to.
Yeah, they just haven't shot the basketball as well as we're used to Tipton's shooting.
They started to pick apart this zone, but then it started to give them fits.
Yeah, I think part of the matter is they're getting open looks, and no one has that mid-season or end-of-season confidence quite yet to just take that shot. And so they're passing up a few open looks and not hitting them.
Osborne, Dick, she'll pull a 3 top of the key. It's off the left iron, no good. Getting behind the defense is Osborne, but Williams races back. And it's going to be a shooting foul. Osborne will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, Dix noticed that her shot was off pretty much instantly, and seeing that, she ran into the paint, and Osborne identified that early and leaked out and was wide open. No points for Osborne yet tonight.
She's been in some foul trouble this evening as the first one rattles off the iron. At least I thought she was in some foul trouble. I could be wrong. Yeah, she's playing with 3. Yeah. Osborne's second free throw. Very deliberate. This one on the mark. Lead now extended to 7. So Tipton going to have to find some offense soon. You can't really let this allow this to balloon much more. Carvajal over to Anna Dick. Skips it to Clara. Clara to Carvajal, and she is fouled on the steal attempt.
It's the 3rd foul now on Manahan.
I got to say, Anna Dick has played a lot of minutes here. I've been
really impressed.
Carvajal drives, gives it to Clara. Clara steps to the free throw line, goes to Ava. Ava goes baseline, help defense comes, and a block from behind. What a play made by Newbie. Manahan burning up the floor. Her floater is short. Carvajal has it and wants to run. Maddie looking to push. Manahan closing from behind. Carvajal goes right at Newbie. Shot won't go. Now back the other way. A punt is caught by Newbie. Manahan. And Manahan will reset out at the beak of the Cardinals. So with 3.5 to go.
They can run a little clock here.
Well, 3:15, I should say. It's a 7-point game. Anna Dick on Manahan. It's stripped, picked up by Carvajal. Fast break opportunity here for the Lady Cards. Carvajal's shot too strong, and the rebound pulled in by Muncie. The Cardinals have left some straight at the iron tonight.
Absolutely.
Oh, a near steal. It is a steal. Clara Williams with it this time. Clara on the left side takes the contact.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That would have been and one. But, it was early. It should have been wiped off.
Right now, if you had to pick somebody for Tipton on the fast break and everything, it's been Clara. She's just been money.
Clara's played great, and she wasn't very happy that one got wiped off.
No, Clara's walking back to the free throw line like, wait, it should be an and one.
Yeah, would have been big.
It would have been huge, yeah. Tipton
That's
inbound.
the 4th foul on number 20, Isabeth Osborne.
Carvajal, quick trigger, corner, 3, big bucket. We're back within 4 with 2:45 to go.
Needed it, go to the senior, find a big bucket.
Owensboro Catholic leads by 4, 2:40 to play. This Midwest Elite Showcase has been everything advertised thus far. We've seen some great basketball. On the outside, Hagan. Oh, a gamble by Carvajal. She's got to recover. Muncie. You gamble off Muncie, that's what you get. She buries a 3 because of it. Tipton had to take a chance. Coach Culpepper not happy. He wanted a travel call before it, but instead it's 3 for Owensboro Catholic. So it's a 7-point lead right now.
You take that gamble, and I said good gamble until I saw who she was guarding. And when I saw that was Claudia Muncie, It's just not someone you want to help off in a big three.
Muncie, man, this girl's cold-blooded.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-pointers, and 3 of them coming in the fourth quarter.
They have her listed as the number 102nd sophomore in Kentucky. I demand a recount.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if that's not just 102nd overall. Honestly, I could see
that would make more sense.
And she's only a sophomore. Again,
that's the scary part. That's a sophomore.
That's just the teams. They literally remind me so much of that Tipton team 3 years ago. That just like there's so many parables there. A lot of young scorers on this team. If Owensboro Catholic doesn't make a run in the Kentucky State playoffs this year, they certainly will in the next 2.
Or maybe they'll just do it all 3 years.
Yeah, well, there's a good case for that.
Anna Dick with it on the right wing goes to Schlotzhauer. She looks to attack. Crossover feeds to Williams inside. Williams kind of blows a tire. Has to kick it out to Anna Dick, who gets laid out. No whistle. Schlotzhauer in a double team needs help, and Coach Culpepper going to call the timeout.
Yeah,
I thought Anna took quite a bit of contact there.
I think so too. They're letting them play, but it's getting sloppy, obviously.
Well, and that's a big one though, because that would have sent Anna to the free throw line. Well, no, that wouldn't actually. Excuse me, that would have been the 4th team foul. My bad. I was looking on the wrong side. Nonetheless, this has been fun. Well, it's a minute-long timeout. We'll take a quick break. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with the rest of this 4th quarter. It's Tipton. It's Owensboro Catholic. It's the Midwest Elite Showcase at MoSportsZone.com and KS95 Sports.
Cliff House Buildings offers a diverse range of high-quality products designed to meet the needs of builders, DIY enthusiasts, and homeowners alike. At Cliff House Buildings, you'll find storage buildings, portable restrooms, toolboxes, utility cabinets, gates, construction items, including mini excavators, skid steer attachments, and more. Financing is available, so stop by Cliff House Buildings on the north end of Laurie next to the Dollar General, or check out their website, cliffhousebuildings.com. Cliff House Buildings. Call 1-800-474-7182.
We are getting close to finding out who's going to walk out with a win in this one. Okay, good. That's going how I need it. Let's go.
I'm glad it is for someone.
Well, we'll talk later. 55-62, Tipton trails by 7. The Lady Cards with the ball. This Owensboro Catholic squad. Man, I can't say enough right now about the stone cold sniper named Claudia Muncie. Tipton to inbound. Carvajal's got to loft it up. Williams goes and gets it. She splits the defense. Floater in the lane.
There's a stone cold killer.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Clara hits the 20-point mark, draws Tipton back within 5. Just a tick under 2 minutes to go. You're going to see this defense extended now as Anna Crane all the way out on the eyeball of the Cardinal, squaring up with Muncie. Ball worked around to Martin. Martin versus Anna Dick. Top of the key now, that's Hagan. Back to goodness gracious, Manahan. Manahan runs off a screen. Crane going with her. Carvajal the tip and the steal. Big steal. Maddie on the outlet layup up and good. We're back to a 3-point game.
Big stretch here. One more stop would feel massive, and then you don't have to rush and get a 3 on the other end.
Manahan with the ball. Crane applying pressure. Just straight man defense all game long from these Lady Cards.
Gotta have a high hand on her.
This is Muncie. She has been able to make contested threes with ease in this game.
Get back.
Oh, she's got a little space. It's tipped by Crane, but recovered by Manahan on the drive. Left hand. What a finish.
You'll tip your cap there. Scramble drill. Manahan making something happen, but it's better than a 3.
Tipton going to have to go quick now. They're down by 5. Williams out to the corner. Carvajal 3. Got it! These Lady Cards will not go quietly. It's a 2-point game. 44 seconds left and a 30-second shot clock running. Tipton going to gamble a little bit.
Don't got a foul by any means.
No, they can just play straight-up defense here and get a stop. It's about a 12 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Manahan drives, long strides, and the softest foul of the game gets called with 27 seconds left.
Yeah, that was not a good call.
No, and it's going to be free throws. You had a chance to let the defense and offense settle it. I don't like that whistle at all.
That one wasn't good. That's Dick's first. I didn't like that one. It could have been called earlier in that possession, not right there.
Now, these are 2 big ones. If Manahan knocks them both down, as she sinks the first, it makes it a 2-possession game with 27.9 to go.
Only 1 miss on the night for her. 4 for 5 from the free throw line.
Well, I thought you meant just in general in the game.
Oh, well, that might be it too.
Second free throw off the iron, but an offensive board pulled in by Hagan. The Cardinals got the miss, but could not get the rebound. as Katie Hagan, the 5'10 junior, able to grab it. I mean, it was a hot hop, and it went right to her,
yeah,
but still.
That's brutal. It just, even if you have a hot hop, right, as long as you box out, it doesn't matter. But there really was a lack of boxing out there. Now this is going to be a baseline inbounds, I believe, because that timeout was taken underneath the free throw line. Or actually, it doesn't even matter anymore. Now in high school, they just changed it if it's inside the three-point arc. So,
man, I would have loved to have seen that one play out without the hand check foul. Because with the shot clock, that's the first time we've really seen the shot clock become a factor.
Oh, yeah,
in a game.
absolutely. It's too bad. I mean, you can still get a turnover here off the baseline to inbounds, and Tipton's really good at that. They force turnovers in general, but I'd say you give yourself about a 4-second clock, and then you're hacking here. What was there, like 20-something, 22 seconds left? No, there's more than that.
I think it's 27 seconds.
27 seconds left.
Like 26.9 or 27.9.
That is the one thing that throws me off here. The clock goes off. But
Yeah,
I think
they
it's
switch
right
it
around
over to
27.9.
Yeah, they switch it over to a timeout clock.
Don't start that, Colton.
I'm not yawning.
I don't know how you're yawning during this game, man.
Dude, it's apparently I've been doing a workout this whole time I watched this.
I believe it. All right, baseline inbounder. But the thing is, look at the height on Manahan right here.
Yeah.
She's our point guard, but, like, that's tough to get it up over the top. Well, it doesn't, no problems.
Yeah, she does anyway. She gets it into Hagan.
Got to foul her to force a turnover here.
Gamble something. It's a three-point game, 20 seconds to go. Tipton in hot pursuit. First off, you got to catch Manahan.
Yeah, tried to bring a triple team there. Actually, really well drawn up defense.
I hate to be this way, but if you're Tipton, if they fall short of this one, you're going to walk off the court and go, how many free throws and bunnies did we miss?
Yeah, it's truth.
Manahan's first free throw rattles in. That makes it a two-possession game, 66-62.
That's why it's hard to rate teams based off of early season performances. You know, like sometimes we all know Tipton's not going to shoot like this come into the season, but they missed some point-blank looks tonight.
Second free throw rattles out, so it stays at 4. Schlotzhauer the board, going to go quick, fast, and in a hurry up the right sideline. Drive goes to the corner. Crane the look, goes to Williams. Tipton, no time to be picky. Carvajal, wing 3, got it!
Call
big
timeout.
shot.
Yep, that's big.
Timeout by Coach Culpepper, one-point game. Now the foul game gets interesting.
How about Maddie turning it on whenever they needed it the most? Tipton was down, 7 in this game? And since she's had 11 points to work them right back into it.
We talk about so often the three-headed scoring monster here in Tipton. Well, they got 22, 20, and 19.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But
their names will be on that wall over there pretty soon.
I mean, yeah, they could be right now if they wanted, I think. I say that. I don't know if Maddie hit 1,000 points just yet, just at Tipton. But she will
She
soon.
has 1,000 points in her career, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, she might have 1,000 steals. I'm not exaggerating. She averaged 7.
You think they'll throw that up in here somewhere?
I think you should. She averaged her freshman and sophomore year. She averaged 6 and 6.5 steals per game. So I'm not a mathematician, but at 25 games a season, because they were making state runs. I mean, you can do the math. That'd be about 150. Well, okay, 1,000 steals might be a stretch.
500 though. 500
steals is still insane.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I mean, But either way, this is what a game.
How about we get a steal right here? Go score.
This could be big. We've actually seen steals on the inbounds from Tipton tonight.
Yeah, 7.2 seconds, though. There's no time to try to force a turnover. It's an immediate foul, in my opinion.
I tell you what, it's going to be hard to pick an MVP for this game because each team has about 2 or 3 girls that have just absolutely overperformed this evening. All right, Owensboro Catholic lines up. Tipton's got 4 guards in the front. Schlotzhauer running on the backside. They're trying to free up Manahan. Nothing there. They get it into Manahan. A foot race. Can Tipton catch her? And they do. A foul with 5.1 left. She was trying to get rid of the ball. She had Muncie on the back end. So now Manahan,
does
big.
Tipton have any timeouts here?
I don't know.
I don't think they do.
Okay, we don't think that they do. So that's tough. Because I was going to say you throw the ball up and advance it, call timeout, but.
Manahan, first free throw off the iron.
Ooh.
But without a timeout, this gets interesting. So a make here would make it a 2-possession game. Honestly, a miss is almost
you'd rather have
in
a
your
make.
favor.
Honestly, I feel like you'd rather have a make if you're Tipton.
Manahan's second free throw in a noisy crowd is up and good. It's a 2-point game. Tipton, no timeouts. Oh, it's bobbled on the inbounds. 3 seconds left. Schlotzhauer, Carvajal from half court, and the heave falls short. One more timeout, and it could have got interesting. Either way, what a game played. Owensboro Catholic, man. The Aces lived up to the hype. They are what they said they were.
It's a heck of a win.
Man, we're going to talk about it more, and we'll pick an MVP with our postgame show coming up. It's the Midwest Elite Showcase at MoSportsZone.com.
Almost everyone in the lake area believes the winter sales myth that sales drop off drastically for the colder months.
Not Mythbuster Patty McNally with RE/MAX Lake of the Ozarks. Call or email her to find out the surprisingly high percentage of sales from November through February for the past 4 winters.
Wow, her QR code took me to some great listings.
Reach out to Patty for that amazing percentage, whether selling or buying or just curious. Call 573-434-2000 or Patty McNally at remax.net. She's a proud supporter of girls basketball everywhere.
Find it, try it, paint it, love it. 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 Find it, try it, paint it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Are you ready? Skydive Lake of the Ozarks wants everyone to experience the thrill of a lifetime. They've got 30 years jump experience with a commercial pilot and 2 Cessnas ready to fly and let you experience the lake like you've never seen it at 10,500 feet. Look them up online at Skydive Lake of the Ozarks or call 573-745-7032. There's only one way to get high, and that's with Skydive Lake of the Ozarks.
We are back with our postgame show as Owensboro Catholic, the Aces, make the drive, come to Tipton, knock off the Lady Cards in a battle. And we're joined now by our MVP of this game, Claudia Muncie. Claudia, you're a stone-cold sniper out there, girl. How'd you feel about your team's performance tonight?
I felt great. We just took a hard loss on Monday, so we were practicing hard, and I just have to trust my teammates. So, I mean, they were feeding me the ball.
Does your green light from your coach glow as much as your jerseys? Because a couple of those shots, you had a hand in your face and still buried. What's your coach telling you?
I mean, just keep shooting. I mean, it doesn't matter how many you miss. If you keep shooting, I mean, the next one will go in.
I was blown away also by the ball movement. And when you got a point guard like Manahan running the show, it seems like she's always looking for you.
Yeah. She's a great teammate. I love her. She knows, she can read the court. So just having her behind us is great.
Now, you guys made quite a drive to get here. How long did it take you?
6 hours.
6 hours.
Yeah.
That's quite a bus ride. Is it worth it, though, to walk away with the MVP of this first game?
It is.
Now, you guys obviously have some big goals looking at things this year, but what is the overall goal for this Owensboro Catholic squad?
Probably to go to Rupp Arena in the regional championship and win the regional championship and go state.
I think you guys got a pretty good crack at it with this squad you got out here. And I know you guys still have another game lined up in this shootout, I believe. I didn't look at the schedule to actually see.
We play tomorrow at 12, I believe, and then Saturday at 12:30.
Oh yes, we'll get to see you first. We'll get to see you first thing in the morning or first thing at noon against Olathe South. But man, I love this. What's it like though to get to walk into a showcase like this, face off with all these teams that you would never see before? I mean, how do you girls feel about it?
I mean, it's great. It's just another opportunity to show everyone what we're made of, and I mean, there's a lot of great players in this classic or whatever. But yeah.
Lastly, if there's a young shooter watching this, maybe some 6th grader putting up shots in the driveway every night, to see the shooting performance you just put on, what advice would you give some junior high kid that maybe wants to grow up and be a shooter like you?
Just never give up. I mean, there's going to be games where you make 1 3, and there's going to be games where you hit 10 threes, but as long as you still believe in yourself and you're confident in yourself, then you'll go pretty far.
Well, you definitely believed in that jump shot for good reason tonight. Congratulations, Claudia Muncie, our MVP of tonight's contest.
Thank you.
That is Miss. Oh no, that's fine. You can pose with it. Really, we don't mind at all. Claudia Muncie, our MVP. You got to get all the pictures to send back home. That is a fantastic. Miss Muncie just doing a phenomenal job this evening, and was really lighting up the scoreboard. To take a 6-hour drive, walk in here and shoot it like that.
Yeah. I shot like that one time, and then I turned off my Xbox, so I don't know that I've ever shot like that again.
You had all the sliders up high, I take it.
Absolutely. That was a phenomenal shooting performance. I think that, one day she might be destined for TV. Didn't seem too comfortable on the camera, but I think she'll get there if she keeps shooting.
I'd say she's going to get a lot more interviews like that. That was
awesome.
Quite a performance. And here's the thing. I thought both squads really balled out here tonight.
Yeah, good showings. I mean, the thing is, again, I still think it reigns true about it probably being a lot easier to shoot in here than it is wherever they play. I just have to imagine that. And for Tipton early in the season, you just heard the Owensboro, excuse me, who was that? It was Claudia Muncie, yeah. You just heard her say, they just took a tough loss on Monday. So they've been playing games, and I looked at their schedule. This isn't their first game of the season. They've had a few experiences. For Tipton, this is just game number 2. So a long way to go, and I think both teams are going to come out battle-tested because of it.
No, absolutely. No doubt about that. Like I said, I thought it was a good showing, especially for Clara Williams.
Yeah,
she did so much. And to see the freshman Anna Dick out there handling pressure the way it was, Ava Schlotzhauer was a beast inside.
Well, and even Maddie Carvajal, who maybe didn't do, just 2 times they really needed points, and they turned to Carvajal at the end of the second quarter and the end of the fourth quarter, and she kept bringing them back into this game. She's the veteran on the team along with Clara, and they're in good and Ava.
And I can't say enough about Taylor Manahan.
Yeah.
My goodness, Taylor Manahan's just a junior as well.
Excited that we, not to cut you off, but we get to see them play 2 more times, and I'm really excited for that.
I'm very much looking forward to it. I mean, such an impressive group there. But as he just said, we'll be back at 12 o'clock tomorrow, getting things underway at noon as we have 8 consecutive games, and we will kick it off with Owensboro Catholic. The Aces going to open things up as
getting rid of us yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Not
we got
even
a lot
close to yet.
As they take on Olathe, South Kansas.
Quick fact for you guys: that's my alma mater back in Kansas City. I went to high school there.
Wow, Ricky's got a little bias in this one. It sounds like.
Yep.
So it's going to be the Falcons versus the Aces as they battle it out tomorrow. But Ryan, any thoughts on this evening before we wrap this up?
I mean, I think everyone's probably going to be yelling fire in a crowded room whenever Tipton loses a home game, but it's game number 2, and they played such a tough team. I love that their schedule's this loaded. This entire tournament's this loaded. I'm excited to watch some more basketball and go Cardinals in the state championship tomorrow night. How about that?
Yes, good luck to the football boys as they have already made their way up there, getting ready for their battle with St. Joe. We'll try to get some updates as the day goes along. I wish there's a way I could get the stream going.
Yeah, absolutely.
I might just buy it so we can watch it, honestly. But we'll get all that worked out tomorrow. We got a lot more basketball on the slate. 8 games. You can catch them all at MoSportsZone.com. But a big shout out to our girl Britt on the camera tonight. Of course, Ricky Smith producing everything on the computer back there. So we had Sandra Engineering at one point. Appreciate you, Ryan. Good to be back on the mic with you, buddy.
Good to be back, sir.
We'll do it again tomorrow. I'm Colton Taylor, and this is the Midwest Elite Showcase you've been watching on MoSportsZone.com.